Good evening, football fans, and welcome to WRMG TV 12 and TV 97. We are Jack Ivy Broadcasting. We're live from Saltillo High School. It's another non-division game for the Indians. They'll take on the Saltillo Tigers. I'm Matthew Willis, joined by Bobby Thomas down on the sideline, Colton Harrison up top, looking to get started with today's pregame show. Of course, brought to you by Champro Sports, the place for all of your team needs, uniforms, sportswear, and equipment. We thank J.D. Wood and his wife, Rachel. They say go Indians. You can give them a call, 662-231-8918. I know we've got the interview coming up with Coach Hoots here in just a little bit. Of course, they'll have the national anthem. We'll try to get some of our starters right here. But here from on our sideline, there's Bobby Thomas, as you can see on your screen. Bobby, what are we looking forward to tonight?
Looking for another really close battle between two really good football teams here in North Mississippi. The weather's turned off great for us. The clouds and rain hopefully have moved out. I know there's some areas around here that got some pretty torrential rain and wind earlier this afternoon, but it's a good, cool night. Can't complain about the heat. I know they'll still probably have some water breaks throughout the night. MHSAA will probably see to that, but I'm looking for some hard-hitting football. Saltillo's got some big boys, and I know Coach Hoots has these kids prepared after that really tough loss last week against New Albany. So I'm looking for a really good football game between two really good programs here in North Mississippi.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to believe. We only have two non-division games left this week against Saltillo. Next week, we've got Aberdeen at home. Amory and Aberdeen playing tonight in that A game there. But next week, we have Aberdeen at home for homecoming. I know you know all the themes, Bobby, as we go through some of those. Of course, the Indians right now sitting at 1-2, picked up the win over Caledonia, 27-16 to kick off the season. The last 2 weeks have lost at home. The first one at Corinth, final score there 38-21. Last week dropped the heartbreaker 38-35 to New Albany.
Aberdeen's been a long-time rival for the Indians. We played them back when in the old Tom Bibby Conference days, them and Amory and Shannon, Nettleton, Ripley, those schools, Baldwin, Boonville. So it'll be a highly contested battle for homecoming next week. But we'll be back in friendly confines of Indian Stadium looking for a homecoming victory, Matt. So.
Yeah, that would be the final non-division game for the Indians. The next week they'll travel to Moorville. Then after that, October the 10th, we'll have a bye week. Sit at home, watch some college football. I know me and Bobby just take a little break that week. October the 17th, we've got Houston at home. October the 24th, at home against Shannon. And then on Halloween night, October 31st, the Indians will travel to Amory for the final regular season game of the year. Of course, the only common opponent so far between the Tigers and the Indians is New Albany. New Albany opened their season against Saltillo. They took the win there, 45-44, an offensive battle, very similar to what we seen last week with New Albany. So, kind of looking forward to the same kind of game right here.
Yeah, from what I understand, Matt, Saltillo throws the ball a lot too. I asked one of the IHS coaches tonight, and he said, yeah, they do tend to air the ball out, but they also can run the ball too, and they play really good defense. So look for a well-balanced ball club from Saltillo. And like I said, it was a heartbreaking loss last week for the Indians, but I'm sure the coaches have them fired up and ready to play tonight.
Yeah, I know Coach Hoots. We kind of seen him last week, how he was able to get that team fired up, especially late in the second half. I would expect the same thing before tonight's game. Of course, we want to thank everyone for tuning in to our game tonight. This is your pregame show brought to you by Champro Sports, the place for all of your team needs, uniforms, sportswear, and equipment. I want to thank J.D. Wood, their territory sales manager, his wife, Rachel. They say go Indians tonight. Give them a call, 662-231-8918.
The stands are filling up. Saltillo's side is really full, and Fulton's traveled up here pretty well too. The stands are filling in nicely over here too. They've started arriving fairly early, really about 6:15, 6:20 fans were coming into the Fulton side. So.
Yeah, we're sitting here just now at 20 minutes to kickoff, and there's quite a few people on the stands. We see the Pride of Itawamba over there on the left side of your screen. See the Pride of Itawamba making their way down to Saltillo. Of course, we thank everyone checking out our broadcast today. You can find our game. We're on Facebook on the Itawamba Agricultural High School Facebook page. We're also on YouTube. Look up Jack Ivy. You can find our game there on YouTube. We're also on our Roku and Fire Stick on channel 4 there on Roku and Fire Stick, and our website WRMGradio.com. If you haven't checked that out, we encourage you to do that. That way you can find all of our coverage games. We've got all of those coverage games you'll find at WRMGradio.com. Just click on the logo for the game you're looking for. You'll find it right there.
Don't forget, next week we'll have another senior cheerleader spotlight sponsored by Home and Forest Products in the pregame program. So we're looking forward to that also.
Yeah, that's we've got 5 home games, and we'll have 5 Home and Forest Product cheerleaders, senior cheerleaders, to spotlight for all of our home games. It's a big area games going on tonight in Manatee. They'll play Smithville. Of course, we've got the Tishomingo County rivalry game. Tish County, they travel to Belmont. Red Bay taking on Lexington tonight. And both of those games you'll find on Jack Ivy Broadcasting. If you go to WRMGradio.com, click on either the Tish County or Belmont logo, you can find that game there, as well as Red Bay and Lexington. Click on the Tigers logo or find it on Jack Ivy's Facebook page. Some other teams taking on in division. We've got Morville. They're playing just up the road at Baldwin tonight. Trying to get some updates from several of these games throughout the night. Amory, they're at Aberdeen. That's the A game. Amory and Aberdeen tonight. Shannon, they've got a big matchup against Noxubee County. And Houston, they'll face off against Winona.
Matt, I was just thinking about these two programs. If you think back throughout the years, it's amazing how many D1, D2 athletes have come out of each of these programs. Fulton and Saltillo too. We've had baseball players, basketball, and football players that have come out of Saltillo and IEHS too. That tells you the caliber of athletes that have come out of North Mississippi athletic programs. Pretty impressive.
Yeah, I would say that Saltillo has been one of the more impressive teams so far in the area. They've really shown off. Just a 1-point loss against New Albany. That's their only loss. So we're looking forward to a big matchup right here tonight. Of course, New Albany, the only common opponent between the Indians and the Tigers. New Albany won 45-44. The Indians lost at home to New Albany. Score there 38-35. They dropped that heartbreaker last week. But of course, we want to thank everyone checking out our game. This is your pregame show brought to you by Cham Pro Sports, the place for all of your team needs, uniforms, sportswear, and equipment. J.D. Wood, his wife Rachel, they say good luck today to the Indians. You can give them a call, 662-231-8918.
Barbecue nachos, a barbecue sandwich.
Remember, we'll be out at midfield when the coaches and the officials come out to discuss the rules and go over who won the previously determined coin toss prior to kickoff. And then we'll have our conversation with Coach Hoots immediately after that.
Yeah, we're looking forward. We'll see the Pride of Itawamba as well as Saltillo's band. They'll perform at halftime. All of that will be right here on the Ivy Broadcasting Company. So maybe if you're watching already on Roku or on our website, WRMGradio.com, if you won't mind, hop over to Facebook. Let everyone know where they're able to find the game tonight. Share that. Let us know you're watching. Let us know you're listening. Let us know if we look good, sound good. Let Bobby know how he's looking down there on the sidelines. We've got Colton Harrison checking out the cheerleaders right now.
Hot dogs, french fries, cheese fries, pizza slices.
And there's the Pride of Itawamba Marching Band looking forward to their performance tonight.
It's amazing. The crowd, the people are still coming in down here in front of the concession stand on your side, Matt. I don't see how people are going and coming because it's a tremendous herd of people down there.
Yeah, a ton of people still coming in to check out our game. Of course, at the end of tonight's game, we will have the Itawamba County Farm Bureau Association Player of the Game. It'll be brought to you by Chance Prestige Pablo Makepeace. Of course, last week it was number 7 Colton Lewis for the Indians. A big time effort on defense that he made. He was awarded that Player of the Game. So we're looking forward to a great matchup here tonight, Bobby.
We are. Defense for the Indians have played extremely well. We've just had a couple of miscues and a couple of missed opportunities have cost us a couple of games. If we can take care of the ball and stop some of the miscues, we'll be right back in this thing. That's all we have to do, guys. Clean some things up, and we're a young team. We're learning, and I think Coach Hoots put this thing up back together. I have total faith in him and his coaching staff.
Yeah, I agree. I think defense really could have made a big difference. Last week, you kind of want to look at the first half, how defense or even offense could have made a difference there. At one point in the first half last week, it was 28-0. Of course, we know the Indians were able to come back. Ended up losing that score of 38-35. They also give up 38 points against Corinth, so kind of looking towards defense. I believe if the Indians' defense can play really well here tonight, they might come out with another victory.
I do too. From what I saw in pregame, Saltillo has a really big wide receiver, and I was told that he's made some inroads as far as state accolades, but he looks to me like I don't have his number because they didn't come out in jerseys, but he looks at least to be 6'3", and he's a good-looking specimen, and he runs well too.
Yeah, of course, we want to thank everyone checking out our game tonight. We want to thank Cham Pro Sports, the place for all of your team needs, uniform, sportswear, and equipment. J.D. Wood and his staff, you can give them a call, 662-231-8918. It's kind of looking at Saltillo, some of their other games they played. Of course, they played against New Albany. The next week, they played against Lafayette, took the win there, 42-14. Last week, they defeated Amory on the road, 43-13. So in the 3 games they've played, their final scores have been, they've scored 42, 43, and 44 points, Bobby.
That's pretty impressive, you know. For a high school team to score that many points against, most of these teams have good defenses, but that's impressive.
And I don't believe it's just been that Saltillo's played a weak schedule. Lafayette,
no.
Amory, and New Albany would not be the definition of a weak schedule. No. So I believe that's just an explosive Tigers offense that we'll see here tonight.
I think you're totally right, Matt. We're going to see some offensive fireworks from them, and I believe the Indians are right on the verge of breaking loose. Young Hoots is really close to maturing and hitting his wide receivers. We saw that in the last 2 games against Corinth and also New Albany. And we've got some great kids up front making really good blocks, and our running game has looked good. So I'm looking forward to a really good ball game.
Yeah, I know. Just some of the names we called out last week. 3 big ones come to mind on defense that I definitely want to be on the lookout for. The first one, number 7, Colton Lewis. We talked about him last week. Of course, he was that Farm Bureau Association player of the game last week. Made some big-time sacks there. He had 2 right there at the end of the 4th quarter. That was big-time plays for the Indians. Another one, number 9, Jamarion Gaston. He's also been named one of those players of the game. He's done an amazing job. Number 31, C.J. Ezel. Of course, we called his name several times. Those were the big 3 that came to mind just right off the top of my head on defense that I would expect to see make some big plays tonight.
Yes, exactly. Those 3 came to mind too here. In fact, those are the 3 we mentioned after last week's game.
Hey, Colton, if we can get it back on Bobby. But kind of on the offensive side, of course, number 14, Ashton Hoots, back at quarterback. Keyshawn Wilson, I believe he had several missed opportunities last week that he could have taken advantage of. I would expect maybe a different game tonight. You got number 1, Xavier Waters, and number 4, Christian Trice. I expect all of those to make some big plays on the offensive end of the ball.
And, of course, those big old boys up front that do the blocking.
We would like to thank our class of 2024.
Yeah, we'll try to get some of those names. Of course, we always want to recognize those linemen that maybe don't get the recognition that some of the other guys do. We always try to give that to them in every game. So just looking forward to tonight's game. It's going to be a big one right here. If you know someone who would like to watch the game that's not able to make the trip to Saltillo, of course, we encourage you to come to all of the games, whether it's at home or on the road. But if not, then you're able to watch live at home. Whether you want to watch on your phone, you can watch it on Facebook, YouTube, or our website, WRMGradio.com. You can also watch on your TV on Roku or Fire Stick. That is Jack Ivy Broadcasting. You can watch us live tonight on Channel 4. Of course, this is your pregame show. Is brought to you by Champ Pro Sports, the place for all of your team needs, uniforms, sportswear, and equipment. J.D. Wood, this territory sales manager, his wife Rachel, they all say good luck today to the Indians. Give them a call, 662-231-8918.
We'll have the pregame ceremonies here in just a few minutes, giving directions to the captains about they own the teams once the official hands it over to them. So.
Yeah, we've got the captains right there for the Indians. Number 27, Braylon Trice. Number 15, Chandler Gordon. Number 24, Wes Weigel. And number 0, Martavion Young. Those are your 4 captains tonight for the Indians.
Matt, I was going to try to remember some of the offensive line numbers, and I keep trying to write them down. I keep losing them because I get excited about the way they block. But number 70 and 77, 54, 74. Gosh, I don't want to leave anybody out. Those are just some of the ones that just come to mind. There's a couple others that they substitute in and out for, but.
Yeah, there's some big names there, that offensive line. We'll give them those credit as soon as we get started with tonight's game.
Number 27, Stride. Number 55, Gordon. Number 24, Weigel.
Of course, we want to thank everyone for checking out tonight's game. This is your pregame show. It's brought to you by Champ Pro Sports, the place for all of your team needs, uniforms, sportswear, and equipment. J.D. Wood, the territory sales manager. You can give them a call, 662-231-8918. If you're just now joining us, we are Jack Ivy Broadcasting live from Saltillo High School. I'm Matthew Willis. I'll have your play-by-play tonight. We got Bobby Thomas down on the sideline. He's going to have your pregame ceremonies here in just a moment. Colton Harrison up top on the camera, bringing you all of your action tonight from Saltillo High School. Of course, this one of the final non-division games of the season. We've got tonight against Saltillo, and then we've got homecoming next week against Aberdeen. Looking forward to a big game there, and that'll be right before we get division play started. We'll take another trip down to Moorville as we get started with Division II 4A football action.
Still waiting on the Saltillo captains to come out of the dressing room.
Yeah, we're looking about 6 minutes on the clock. Getting ready for kickoff here tonight. That's 7 o'clock kickoff. Try to go over to Facebook, see who all's watching our game. We always try to recognize all of those people. Of course, we want to thank Candace Nicole says, let's get it. Terrence Casey, Greg Morrow, Gail Coggins. Gail says, sounding great, my friend Bobby. Danny Wigginton says, go Indians. Crystal Williams, Linda Center. All of these people checking out our game tonight on Facebook. If you don't mind, just hit that share button. Let everyone know where they can find tonight's game. Of course, we're on Facebook on the Itawamba Agricultural High School Facebook page. We're also on Roku and Fire Stick. That is Jack Ivy Broadcasting, Roku and Fire Stick on Channel 4. We're on our website, WRMGradio.com. All you have to do is scroll down, click on the Indians logo. You'll find our game right there. And we're on YouTube. Just search for Jack Ivy. You'll find us there on YouTube tonight. And we're looking forward to a big game right here. Of course, at halftime, we'll have the band performances. We've got the Pride of Itawamba here tonight, and we'll have the Saltillo Tigers marching band. Here's the captains for the Tigers. Try to get you those names here in just a moment. Looks like number 59 will be Jalen Thomas. Number 67, which I don't have on my roster. That might be a 62.
It's
57, my bad. 57, Smith, and number 45, J.T. Bramble. So those are your captains for the Tigers. We'll send it over to Bobby Thomas. He'll have all of our pregame festivities right here on the Ivy Broadcasting Company. Of course, this pregame show is brought to you by Champ Pro Sports, the place for all of your team needs, uniforms, sportswear, and equipment. Think J.D. Wood, the territory sales manager. Give him a call, 662-231-8918.
How are you gentlemen tonight? I'm doing good, doing well. All right, guys, first thing I'm going to talk to you about is sportsmanship. Yes, sir. We stress sportsmanship. If you see one of your guys getting out of line, y'all handle him where I don't have to, okay? You talk to your own team, don't talk back and forth, and everything will go smooth. Yes, sir. All right? So plain enough? Yes, sir. I don't want to have to use these flags no more than I have to. I got you. All right, well, that understood. Itawamba has won the toss and chose to receive the football. Saltillo, you'll be kicking from the clock, so we'll spin around this way. If you guys get over here,
So Itawamba has won the toss. They will receive to start tonight's game. So
Itawamba will receive the ball to start the ball game.
yeah, we're looking forward.
Good evening, fans and students.
Looking forward to this. The Indians will take over on offense to start tonight's game. We're looking forward to that. We'll have those Indians running out here in just a moment, and we'll have that interview with Coach Hoots and Bobby Thomas down on the sidelines. Of course, we thank everyone for checking out tonight's game. This is the pregame show brought to you by Cham Pro Sports, the place for all of your team needs, uniforms, sportswear, and equipment. Give J.D. Wood, the Territory Sales Manager, a call, 662-231-8918. Now we'll take a moment and pause for our national anthem.
You can and remove all headgear for the playing of our national anthem.
Welcome everyone in tonight to the Ivy Broadcasting Company. If you're just now joining us, I'm Matthew Willis. I'll be your play-by-play announcer tonight for the Indians. We've got Bobby Thomas on the sideline and Colton Harrison up top. All of your action right here on the camera brought to you by Colton Harrison. We're looking forward to tonight's game, one of our final non-division matchups. They'll have their final non-division game next week against Aberdeen. That'll be homecoming. Looking forward to seeing the Indians run out right here, and we'll have that interview with Coach Hoots. Of course, this is your pregame show. It's brought to you by Cham Pro Sports, the place for all of your team needs, uniforms, sportswear, and equipment. I think J.D. Wood, the Territory Sales Manager there. You can also give him a call, 662-231-8918. See several people checking out our Facebook broadcast already. See Miss Carrie McDonald, Betty Jo Center, Heather Bean, all of these people checking out our broadcast tonight. Of course, next week we'll have that Home and Forest Products Senior Cheerleader Spotlight. That'll be pregame. Bobby will be down on the sideline bringing you that. I know they've really done a great job so far, Bobby. Looking forward to seeing that again, especially last week. If you missed one of those, you can go back and watch them. We're live. All of that will be live on the Itawamba Agricultural High School Facebook page, as well as on YouTube. You look up Jack Ivy, and here come the Indians.
See if I can find Coach Hoots.
Try to get that interview with Coach Hoots as we look to wrap up the pregame show. It is brought to you by Cham Pro Sports. Here's Bobby with Coach Hoots.
Coach, what are you expecting tonight from these Tigers?
They're a physical football team. They're a 6A football team, and it's a challenge for us, but it's going to get us ready for later in the season. That's what we're trying to get better each week. This is going to give us an opportunity to do that.
Good.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, Coach.
Yes, sir.
There you go. It's what we expected. Young team, maturing, getting better every week. That's what you expect from a young ball club. Let's play some football, Matt.
And looking forward to this kickoff. If you missed the pregame festivities, the Indians won the toss. They will receive to start this game, so Saltillo looking to kick it off. And after that interview and the kickoff here, that's going to wrap up tonight's pregame show, which is brought to you by Champro Sports, the place for all of your team needs, uniforms, sportswear, and equipment. I want to thank J.D. Wood, his wife Rachel. They say go Indians. You'll hear from them a little later on tonight. We go through our regular sponsor list. Think Champro Sports. You can give them a call, 662-231-8918. There's Saltillo. They're looking to kick it off.
Young from the 20-yard
That one picked up by number 0, Martavion Young.
Brought down at the 21-yard line.
Stop, not much of a return there.
Made by Patterson and Bramble for the Tigers. The Indians will take
See
over
where they end up spotting the ball.
On about the 19.
Yeah, I think finally spotted at the 21.
Yeah, 21.
Yeah, 21-yard line for the Indians. That's where they'll take over.
You got Waters in the backfield with Clint Hoots.
Yeah, Hoots and Waters in the backfield for the Indians. Here's a snap by Hoots. Hoots looking to pass. He'll look up to the left side. That, through the hands there of number 1. Of course, number 1, Waters. So
he was open.
First pass incomplete there for Hoots.
He was open.
So 2nd and 10 for the Indians. He's going to hand it off this time.
Up the middle, off the right guard's hip.
Yeah, good carry there by Waters.
Tackle made by number 50, McBride for the Tigers.
That time it'll be a gain of about 5. So third and 5, and we've got a timeout. Looks like it may be an injury timeout.
Yeah.
The Tigers have a man down on the field.
One of their down linemen got nicked up a little bit. Number 10, it looks like, Matt, on the ground. Yeah, it is 10.
Yeah, number 10, that's Ford for the Tigers. He looks to be getting up. I think he'll walk off the field on his own power. So
a little stinger. He's a little burn to his left shoulder.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. I want to say good luck today to the Indians. It's Wayne Cleveland and the staff at C&W Trailers. We also want to thank Mayor Emily Quinn and everyone from the city of Fulton. Thank Pablo Makepeace, your agent at Farm Bureau, proud to sponsor games on Jack Ivy Broadcasting. And give them a call today, 662-862-9340. I thank Klein Mechanical Systems, your hometown heating, cooling, and plumbing dealer. And give them a call, 662-862-9288. They say good luck to the Indians. I want to thank Roadrunner Service Center for all of your automotive, body shop, and towing needs. Of course, they're at 213 Peppertown Plaza. Give them a call, 662-862-5136. Also want to thank Sheila's Flowers and Bliss Boutique, 802 East Main Street. They say go Indians tonight. You can give them a call, 662-862-9735. So in the backfield, we've got Waters and Hoots once again. Hoots, he's looking to pass over the left side. Looks like had some tugging on the jersey there by number 7 for the Tigers, but not really enough to look for a pass interference. Just a little bit of tug there. That Matthew Moore Wright, number 7 for the Tigers. So it looks like we're going to have the Indians are going to punt it away here on 4th down. 4th and about 6.
Javon Hughes back there punting.
So we've got a new punter tonight. We've got Hughes who
Shank.
Not what the Indians were looking for right there.
No.
Not at all. So that's going to give great field position to the Tigers.
That's what we don't need to do is give them, don't give them the advantage of good field position.
Nope, not at all. Would have honestly been more in the favor of the Indians to have just went for it on 4th down.
Yeah, you're right, exactly.
The Tigers will take over. It's time for some big defense right here. They're going to take over from the Indians' 27-yard line. So back to take the snap. That's number 12. It's James Johnson. He'll hand it off that time to Robbins up the left side.
Initially, they had him stopped at the line of scrimmage, 31 did, and then he got loose and gained another couple of yards to the outside.
Yeah, they're going to say it's a gain of about 2, so they'll have 2nd and 8 for the Tigers. Of course, I want to thank Home and Forest Products. They recognize all their local logging companies, hardworking men and women who serve them. Think Champro Sports, the place for all of your team needs, uniforms, sportswear, and equipment. J.D. Wood, the territory sales manager. Give him a call, 662-231-8918. Here's Johnson looking to take the snap for the Tigers. He'll hand it off, toss it to the right side that time to number 6, Clark. And Clark with the gain on the play. They'll have 3rd down.
Eli Neighbors came up and stopped that play before it got started.
It's a great job with the tackle there by Neighbors. They've got 3rd down for the Tigers. We think Wood Trailer Sales proud to be a part of tonight's broadcast. See Donnie Wood and their staff, or give them a call, 662-862-7120. Thank Jason Wallace. He says good luck tonight to the Indians. He's your Alpha Insurance agent in Fulton. And FL Crane & Son, still headquartered there in Fulton. You can check them out at flcrane.com. They began there in 1947. So Johnson, he'll take the snap on 3rd down. He's looking to pass. Looks to see not much pressure. He's going to scramble, take it up the middle. That'll be a 1st down for the Tigers.
Yeah, he gained it. 1st down.
1st down in favor of the Tigers. Of course, sponsoring tonight's 1st down for the Indians, it's Community Spirit Bank. We'll have those on the offensive possessions.
They had him pinned up in the backfield and let him get loose and got the 1st down.
I also want to thank Tim Gillentine, owner of the Dorsey Food Mart, and give him a call, 662-862-3851. The Community Spirit Bank, Tony Green and their staff, they really appreciate your business. They're at 100 West Piercetown Road in Fulton. Tonight's game is brought to you by Arriva, the hometown team behind your hometown connections. You can stream every play
by number 28.
Number 28 for the Indians making the tackle. That's Jaden Shumpert. We want to thank Arriva. You can stream every play, every touchdown, every Indian victory with internet from Arriva. You can also give them a call, 662-862-5000.
Jaden had his foot and wouldn't turn loose.
So 2nd and about 9 right here would be big to get a stop. So just a tick under 9 minutes here left in the 1st quarter. Tigers, they fumbled it, dropped the ball. It looks like it may be picked up by number 5 for the Indians, making the recovery there. That's Caden Daniel.
That is what we needed right there, turnover.
That was a big-time play right there. That's what they needed. The Tigers were inside the red zone.
Somebody stripped him up in the middle. I did not see the number who stripped the ball from him.
Yeah, I didn't see who forced the fumble, but it looked like it may have been bobbled in the backfield.
Yeah, it was not a clean handoff.
No, I noticed that as soon as he handed the ball off. Looked like he kind of bobbled it a little bit. Of course, picking the ball up, that was number 5, Caden Daniel. So the turnover there for the Tigers. And about the 14-yard line, the Indians are going to take over. That handoff there to Waters. He'll run it up the left side. He's going to lose some yards. They'll go out of bounds around the 10.
Tackled by a mass of Tigers over there.
A plethora of Tigers with the tackle. Think Midway Marine of Fulton offering a great selection of boats, pontoons, and outboards. Also think C&P Auto Parts, your hometown Napa dealer. Chip Prestige and the staff really appreciate your business. Here's the snap by Hoots. He's going to look to keep it himself up the right side. Stopped by the Tigers after a gain of about 3.
Right up the middle, right up the A-gap. Wasn't much there. The linebacker came up and shut it down.
So looks like the Indians will get it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got 3rd and long. I also want to thank Fulton Insurance, your trusted choice insurance agent since 1943. That's Steve Gregory and Ricky Riley. Give them a call, 862-3111. So here's Hoots. He's looking for the snap. Look to draw all the Tigers off sides. Under 15 seconds on the play clock. Here's the Indians with the snap, looking to pass. And he's going to throw it that time out of the hands of number 3, Malachi Casimir. So
we got to start catching some of these balls.
The Indians are going to be forced to punt close to their own end zone. I want to thank Kent Heating and Cooling, owned by Jamie Kent. Give them a call, 662-322-9488. As well as tonight's game is brought to you by Money Matters, 39 locations to serve you. Thank State Representative Donnie Bell, saying good luck tonight to the Indians. Back to serve, we've got Weigel. He'll be back to punt. His punt up for Weigel,
nice
much better than the first punt we've seen earlier in tonight's game. Looks to see some pressure from the 45. He'll gain about 4 more. The Tigers are going to take over from the Indians' 40-yard line.
48.
I want to thank Thompson Stump Grinding and Root Removal, proud to support the Indians. You can give them a call, 662-231-5866. Thank Best Buy and Tupelo, Lee Grady and their staff, saying good luck to the Indians. Thank Smith Furniture and Appliance, proud supporters of Itawamba Sports. They're at 1206 South Adams Street. You can also give them a call, 862-7412. See several people checking out our game tonight on Facebook. Try to get some of those names, let everyone know we see them out here watching. Here's the Tigers looking to pass. See some pressure from the Indians. He's going to throw it off to the left. That time intercepted. That time by number 8, picking up the interception for the Indians. That's Marion Wilson.
They're putting pressure on the quarterback. He didn't have a lot of time to throw that ball. He threw it straight up into number 8's arms.
I know. I was sitting there expecting the quarterback to rush to the left side, scramble that way, but he threw it.
I love the band, but I can't hear. I'm going to have to move down here.
But yeah, great job so far by the Indians defense. Forced 2 turnovers, especially when the Tigers were in Indians territory. They forced 2 turnovers right here.
Matt, 77, 68, 54, 74 of the offensive linemen right now.
Second interception of the season for Martin.
So we see 68, Cade Nail. I have to try to get some more of those numbers here in a minute.
He and 74 pull to the left for this.
Yeah, that right there by
play.
Waters run. That'll be a first down.
That's the old Green Bay sweep almost.
Yeah, great run there by number 1, Xavier Waters. He's going to get the first down. That's brought to you by Community Spirit Bank. Of course, Community Spirit Bank, you can tap to pay and be on your way. They offer contactless debit cards at Community Spirit Bank. Here's the handoff up the middle, gain of about 5.
Great run.
We've got a flag on the play. So that run there by Waters, a gain of about 5. We've got a flag. We'll see what the call is.
Face mask.
Face mask, kind of seen, pointing towards the Indians. We'll see. We'll wait on the call from our white hat. And nope, they're going to mark it off against the Tigers. So
Tigers, yeah.
For the Indians at the end of the run.
So they're going to give them another first down right there.
Mark it on down.
That first down brought to you by Community Spirit Bank from the 45-yard line. Here's the handoff this time to Gaston up the left side. We've got another flag on the play. We expect that kind of in the area of a holding. We'll see what the signal is. I want to thank Casey Lott, owner of the largest personal injury firm in Northeast Mississippi. You can call Casey Lott, 662-554-4000. Also want to thank S&W Pharmacy, proud to support Itawamba Athletics. Thank DJ Gregory, attorney there in Fulton. You can give him a call today, 662-397-9799. You can also go by and see Gary Franks and Brian Wildman for all of your accounting and tax needs. You can give him a call, 662-862-4967. That was indeed holding against the Indians. They'll mark off 10 yards. The Indians will take the snap from the 35.
We give and then they receive.
Handed off up the left side. He'll cut back to the right side. Big run here by Gaston past the 40. We've got some catching up there from the Tigers inside the 20-yard line. Big run there by Jamarion Gaston.
He hit it up the middle and saw that it was clogged up. He just bounced it to the outside and made a heck of a run.
huge run right there for the Indians. Call that north of 40 yards. Got the ball at the 20, took the snap from the 35, so 45-yard gain right there for Gaston. Here's Hoots. He's going to hand it off again, this time to Waters up the left side. Waters with a good gain, close to about 5 yards.
He rode Trice right up the middle into the hole, and then he closed behind Trice. Trice had his man blocked, and then the linebackers came behind him and shut it down.
That'll be a 4-yard gain right there for Waters. Want to thank Guarantee Bank. They know what it means to work hard, play fair, and support their community. We also thank Ashley Auto, 912 West Main Street in Fulton. There's the big pass there from Hoots. Nobody in the area. Looked like some heavy coverage there. I was trying to see who the receiver is on the closest side to you there, Bobby.
Number 8 was the receiver. Number 1 was defending.
So number 8, Wilson, I believe that pass was intended for. A great defense there by number 1, KJ Robbins. Here's Hoots. He's going to hand it off this time up the right side to Waters. Waters looking inside the 10-yard line.
He couldn't cut it up. They had him stopped. Kept running him to the sideline. He ran out of room.
So they've got 4th and 1. So 4th and 1 right here for the Indians. And they drove the Tigers offsides. Offsides against the Tigers. That's going to be a free first down. Yeah, we've seen him jump right there. I believe it was number 45. I believe number 45 jumped.
It was that left defensive end or tackle. I couldn't tell the number.
Yeah, that was number 45. So from the 5-yard line, here's Hoots. He'll hand it off. Waters, he'll run it up the middle to get a short gain short of the goal line.
57 made the tackle for the Tigers. Still good blocking by that right tackle and right offensive guard for the Indians.
I want to thank Food Giant and their employee owners, Keith Frederick, they're the manager. Thank the Meadows of Fulton, a vision of hope for a better tomorrow, helping you to transition your loved one for rehab and long-term services. Here's the Hoots. He'll take the snap. Run it up the middle. Touchdown Indians. So with 4 minutes, 31 seconds left to go here in the first quarter, the Indians will get the first score on the board. They lead right here 6-0.
Give the offensive line some love, boys.
Yeah, I see number 88, number 10, number 64. Of course, number 88, Peyton Wilson. Number 10, Evan Summers. Number 64, Clay Hatfield. Of course, they're out there for special teams. Try to see that offensive line a little better. The PAT is good, and the Indians lead right here 7-0. About 4.5 minutes left to go in the first quarter.
That was a good Indian drive right there, Matt.
Yeah, after they were forced to punt back-to-back possessions, this was big time to go down there and score. I know they forced 2 turnovers so far from the Tigers. We'll see what the defense can do right here. You can watch Northeast Mississippi Community College sports from the first serve of volleyball season to the final out of baseball and softball and everything in between at nemcctv.com. Of course, they suffered their first loss of the football season last night down at Holmes. They currently sit at 3-1. I want to thank Casey Nichols Insurance Group, downtown Fulton. Give them a call, 662-523-0751. Saying good luck tonight to the Indians. It's Kathy Bean, your Itawamba County tax collector. They are here for you.
Need good coverage on this kickoff.
So yeah, we need some big coverage right here. I know there's been a couple times they've let some teams slip away from them on this kickoff. That'll be Weigel with the kickoff.
And they usually come up this side here where I am.
So you'll get a good look for sure. Here's Weigel with the first kickoff of the night for the Indians. He'll be caught by that one. That's number 6. Big return for the Tigers. That's the last effort. The last tail end guys there for the Indians were able to make the stop.
And number 6.
Number 6 for the Tigers with that return. That's Jaden Clark.
And number 6 for the Indians made the
Number 6 for the Indians made the tackle. Corda Stegall.
Yeah, but a fantastic
So they'll mark it inside Indians territory, the 49-yard line.
That heat timeout brought to you by Guaranteed Blanket.
That was about a 40-yard return on that kickoff. So
That doesn't help us. You know, we have one of those at least every game, a long kickoff return that gives the other team really good field position.
yeah,
You know,
that
a
was
couple of games, Matt, it got us behind the chains, and we never caught up.
I know those. It seemed like every game so far we found those. So I believe one of the keys tonight is just to avoid those long kickoff returns. So hopefully that will be something that the Indians are able to improve on. About a 40-yard return right there for the Tigers.
Yeah.
I want to thank Michelle J. Klaus, your Chancery Clerk of Itawamba County. She says, go Indians. You can give her a call, 662-867-3421. Also saying go Indians at Sebring Gray, your Circuit Clerk. Give them a call, 662-862-3511. Here's Johnson taking the snap for the Tigers. He'll hand it off up the left side that time again.
Great play by number 11 and 31.
11 and 31 making the stop. Eli Neighbors and C.J. Ezel. I know we kind of talked about Ezel. Neighbors done a great job so far. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. Number 11's come up a couple of big times so far tonight.
Clark with the carry again for the Tigers. Think Itawamba Equipment Solutions, Jordan South and Ricky Summerford. They're Northeast Mississippi's new heavy equipment dealer. Also want to thank Kirk and Dixie Presley. They say good luck tonight to the Indians. Of course, at home next week, we'll have that Home and Forest Products Senior Cheerleader Spotlight. At the end of tonight's game, we'll have the Itawamba County Farm Bureau Association Player of the Game, brought to you by Chance Prestige, Pablo Makepeace, and the first down sponsor for the Indians is brought to you by Community Spirit Bank.
Great play. Number eight.
Number 8, Marion Wilson for the Tigers, a loss of about 2.
Number 8 for the Indians came firing from his safety spot and came over and made that tackle.
So they've got 3rd and 12 for the Tigers.
For the Tigers.
So 3rd and 12 for the Tigers. The defense for the Indians has been awesome tonight. That's kind of one of the things we talked about, Bobby. Defense would definitely be what wins this game tonight.
Yes,
they've done an amazing job so far.
Yep, they've come to play tonight.
This Tiger, they have an electric offense. Scored 42, 43, and 44 points so far in their 3 games. And so defense would for sure be the key to this one. Johnson looking to pass. He's looking deep. Pass incomplete. Intended there for number 2. And that's Eli Shannon.
He didn't have a lot of pressure on him. He just threw it in the dirt. I don't know. He short-armed it or something, but he sure didn't hit his receiver. It was well covered. Number 5 had the receiver covered up. But
yeah, number 5, Caden Daniel. Of course, he picked up the fumble earlier tonight's game. We've got 4th and 12 for the Tigers. They're going to be forced to punt.
We've got Jace Edwards deep for the Indians to receive the punt.
About 2.5 minutes left to go in this first quarter. Here's the punt. Almost blocked that time by the Indians.
Get away.
And good bounce there. Will roll in the Indians' favor. They'll get it past the 35. Call it the 36-yard line is where the Indians will take over on that punt. It took an Indians bounce right there.
Another good play, another good field position.
Of course, we want to thank Wayne Cleveland and the staff at C&W Trailers, as well as Mayor Emily Quinn and everyone from the city of Fulton. Thank Pablo Makepeace, your agent at Farm Bureau, proud to support games on Jack Ivy Broadcasting. Give them a call, 662-862-9340. Thank Klein Mechanical Systems, your hometown heating, cooling, and plumbing dealer for commercial and industrial applications. They're at 409 South Spring Street. Give them a call, 662-862-9288. That time, a handoff to Waters. He'll get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, 54 from Saltillo shot through and got him in the backfield, Matt.
The 54, Jasper White, making the tackle for the Tigers. No gain. We've got 2nd and 10. Ooh, almost drew the Tigers offsides.
Yep.
They were able to hold back. Here's Hoots taking the snap. He's going to keep it himself, run it up the left side. He'll get a gain of about 2.
Number 8 and number 6 for Saltillo made the tackle, but they're pulling the right guard and right tackle. It's a sweep coming out here. They've seen something on film that shows them they can run to this corner over here with those two guys leading the blocking.
So 3rd and 7 for the Indians. They're looking to pass. A pass completed there to Wilson. And that'll make it 4th and 1. The Indians will have 4th and 1 right here. We'll see what the Indians decide to do. I imagine the first thing is going to be to try and draw the Tigers off sides, which they almost did on the last play. So we'll see what Hoots and company try to do right here. I believe, Bobby, I believe I would have Trice in the backfield.
I would too. I'd put the big hoss back there and let him run it right up the middle.
You've got 4th and short.
Uh-oh, they're going to punt now. They're going to punt now. I bet you.
Yeah, they're going to have to punt. A lot of times in that situation, you kind of see an attempt to draw them off sides and then maybe a timeout.
Yeah, it backfires too at times, just like that one did Matt. You know, you draw them, and then the offensive linemen get tired of staying in that stance after a while.
Right, and that's why a lot of times they resort to a timeout, but that time, false start there against the Indians. They're going to be forced to punt. We're going to thank Ann Baggett checking out her game on Facebook. Paula Pittman says she's watching from South Florida. See Miss Patty Buse watching her game. Say hey, Miss Patty. Jamie Brown, Angela Delaney, James Shumpert.
Nice punt.
There by Weigel.
They killed it. I can't tell from here what the yard line is.
Yeah, it's going to be about the 27-yard line is where the Tigers will take over. So that'll be the first time, that'll be the first time tonight they take over from their own side of the field. Because both times the Indians have punted, they've taken over from Indian territory, and the kickoff, they were able to return it back to the 49-yard line. So this will be the first time tonight that the Tigers take over from their own, they'll call it the 27-yard line.
You're right, Matt. I hadn't thought about that, but you're right. We need to stop right here to get some good field position.
Of course, we want to thank Klein Mechanical Systems, your hometown heating, cooling, and plumbing dealer. Thank Roadrunner Service Center for all of your automotive, body shop, and towing needs. They're at 213 Peppertown Plaza in Fulton. Big stop there. They've got him way in the backfield, and he's not a stop yet. I misspoke there.
Oh, me.
It's going to end up being a gain of about 3.
Number 8 had him over there on the right side and let him loose.
He was surrounded by the Indians. I misspoke, said a stop.
I thought he was stopped too.
I looked down to my sponsor list, Bobby, and that was a mistake, but a gain of about 3.
He should have been stopped, Matt. You're right.
Yeah, gain of about 3 up to the 30-yard line.
Quarter.
So that will conclude the first quarter. The Indians lead 7-0. We head to quarter number 2.
That would have been sweet.
So everyone checking out our broadcast tonight. Marty Martin, Tommy Wiggs, Gail Coggins. Everyone checking out on Facebook. Of course, we're live tonight on Facebook on the Itawamba Agricultural High School Facebook page. We're also on Roku and Fire Stick. You can find us there on Channel 4. Just look up Jack Ivy Broadcasting. We're on YouTube. Look up Jack Ivy. You'll have our game right there, as well as our website, WRMGradio.com. All you have to do is click on the Indians logo. You can find our game. It'll be the same thing you see on Facebook, YouTube, Roku, and Fire Stick. It's all the same broadcast. Go into those different places. Have many different ways you can find our game. One thing we want to ask is if maybe you're watching on Roku or on YouTube and you have some friends that might want to watch the game, head on over to Facebook. You can let us know we're looking good or sounding good. You can also share our broadcast. That way everyone knows where they can find it.
I just noticed our stands are full over here, Matt.
And we've got a packed house. Of course, we see Pride of Itawamba over there, as well as cheerleaders on the sidelines. We'll have that performance by the Pride of Itawamba at halftime tonight.
And I can hear them, too, because I'm right in front of them.
Yeah, I'm sure we can hear them through your mic as well. We want to thank Sheila's Flowers and Bliss Boutique. They're at 802 East Main Street in Fulton. Stop by and see them for flowers, gifts, clothing, and accessories. They say go Indians. Give them a call, 662-862-9735. So they've got 2nd and 7 for the Tigers Here's Johnson looking to take the snap. He'll hand it off. He's got a big gap right there. Big gain. Indians need a stop right here. He's going to run out of bounds, forced out of bounds by number 27. 27 for the Indians. Braylon Trice will run him out of bounds, but not before he picks up a huge gain.
That's another big play that we let happen on us, too. We let big plays happen and kickoff returns. Two things we need to work on to stop, but those are something that can be corrected.
This offense finally broke its lid. Again, this is a really good Saltillo offense.
Now let's stiffen up defense right here.
So they'll have the ball at the 32-yard line after the big gain there. Johnson, he'll take the snap, hand it off, looking to run up the middle, met by a plethora of Indians right there on the stop. Try to see some of those numbers. I see number 4, number 9.
21 forced him to the outside.
Number 4, Christian Trice. Number 9, Jamarion Gaston. Number 21, Jack Davis. Was it number 21, or who did you say forced him to the outside?
21 forced him to the outside, and the other two kind of put the stop to him.
So they've got 2nd and 11 for the Tigers. Indians almost jumped offside, so good job to get back over there. They're going to run it up the left side, met at the line of scrimmage ran out of bounds by a plethora of...
Number 7, 8, I'm right here, 27 and 9.
27, Braylon Trice. 28, Jaden Shumpert.
7, 8, 9, 27.
Number 9, Jamarion Gaston. All of these making some big plays right here for the Indians defense. They've got 3rd and 11. One thing, Home and Forest Products, so they recognize all the local logging companies and hard-working men and women who supply them. Also want to thank Champro Sports, the place for all of your team needs, uniform, sportswear, and equipment. Thank J.D. Wood, the territory sales manager. Give him a call, 662-231-8918. So 3rd and 11 right here for the Tigers. Johnson, he'll take the snap, looking to pass. Met with some pressure in the backfield, but he's going to run it up the right side. Met by the Indians, number 9 at the 25.
That's not going to be good enough for first down yardage.
Yeah, they're going to mark him about 2 yards short that run.
Good tackle, good open field tackle.
Yeah, of course, Gaston making the tackle for the Indians. Not sure if they had some sort of balloon release tonight. Just released a ton of balloons up here.
Oh, yeah. They're going for it. 4th and...
I would imagine their first move, try and draw the Indians off sides. They're going to call it 4th and 3. He's going to hand it off. Johnson looked to run it up the right side. Big tackle there by the Indians.
Stopped him
at the line of scrimmage. Number 4, Christian Trice. Looks to see some pushing and shoving over there.
21 was in there also.
Yeah, 63 for the Tigers. Some extracurricular activities. I didn't see anything from the Indians. That looked to be all against the Tigers. We'll see.
Yeah.
That's going to be an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. Number 63 for the Tigers, Justin Primer, should go.
Yeah, we should get some yardage tacked onto this one.
I'll wait for the official ruling, but that did look to be the preliminary call. He's going to explain it over here to the Tigers. Just explain how that's going to go. It did look to be against the Tigers, number 63. Of course, we want to thank Wood Trailer Sales, proud to be a part of our broadcast. See Donnie Wood and the staff, 662-862-7120. Also, Jason Wallace, your Itawamba County Alpha Insurance agent there in Fulton. Give him a call, 662-862-5300. I want to thank FL Crane and Son, specialty contractors for 75 years, still headquartered in Fulton. You can visit flcrane.com. So the Indians are going to take over from their own 40-yard line. So pretty good field position right here to start this.
Good defensive stand then, Matt.
Do apologize. We had our scoreboard. It still said second quarter. Big completion there to Wilson. Wilson will have that first down. Of course, brought to you by Community Spirit Bank. Big completion there from Hoots to Wilson.
Good quick pass. Offensive lineman kept the hands down on the defensive line and linebacker.
Do apologize. We just now got a scoreboard updated to say second quarter. This is the second quarter right here on the Ivy Broadcasting Company. That handoff there to Waters. Waters with a big gain, just short of the 30-yard line.
32-yard line, a 5-yard pickup on first down.
Trying to pick up some updates from our other area coverage games. Belmont and Tisch County. They're playing tonight, the Tishomingo County rivalry game. It's the second quarter there. Tisch County leads 7-0. As well as Red Bay, Jack Ivy bringing you all the coverage there. Trying to get an update. In the second quarter, Lexington leads Red Bay 14-6.
That pass was broken up by 24 for Saltillo.
Here's Hoots looking, pass completed over.
A little quick screen to the inside. Good blocking on the inside then.
That time completed to Edwards. We're going to have a first down. That first down brought to you by Community Spirit Bank. You can tap to pay and be on your way. Of course, they offer those contactless debit cards. So first down right here for the Indians. Somebody has a update from Manatee Smithville. We'll try to give that on the air. That carry there by Waters up the left side.
Yeah, 42 shot through that gap then and got him before he could get started.
Yeah, we'll try to give all the updates we can give. I know we talked about some of those area games in our pregame show. The other Itawamba County team in Manatee. We'll try to provide some updates from that if we can get them. So some heavy coverage there from number 6 for the Tigers, Clark.
That was a little dangerous pass,
Of course, it was
Matt.
intended for number 3, Malachi Casimir.
A little flat pass. That corner was out there lingering.
We've got third down right here for the Indians.
Uh-oh. Our slot.
Flag, and that's going to go against the Indians.
Yeah, our slot moved.
Receiver on the far end. So we've got the false start penalty. They'll move them back 5 yards.
Actually, it's not bad. It gives us a little bit more room to move down here and run patterns. You get in too tight to the end zone, you start getting your wide receivers don't have much room to run.
The only
route.
negative side is it's third down, and we got a lot of yards. We got to get that pass completed right there from Hoots to Edwards. Edwards is looking into the end zone. Indians touchdown.
That's what I'm talking about.
Maybe you're right, Bobby. Big play there by the Indians. Even after the false start penalty moved them back 5 yards on third and long. The Indians able to find the end zone. They lead right here 13-0. Weigel will attempt the PAT.
And Waggle is on tonight. Waggle's kicking the ball really well tonight.
So we have 8 minutes, 32 seconds left before halftime, and the Indians, they lead 14-0 over the Saltillo Tigers. I want to thank Tim Gillentine, owner of the Dorsey Food Mart. They've been in business 44 years. Give them a call, 662-862-3851, as well as Community Spirit Bank. They're proudly serving Northeast Mississippi and Northwest Alabama since 1908. Think Tony Green. Their staff really appreciate your business. Tonight's game is also brought to you by Arriva, the hometown team behind your hometown connection. Of course, that used to be the Fulton Telephone Company. Jack was telling me that earlier. That's Arriva. You can stream every play, every touchdown, every Indian victory with internet from Arriva. You can also give them a call, 662-862-5000. I think Midway Marine of Fulton offering a great selection of boats, pontoons, and outboards. Give them a call, 662-862-7711. I want to thank CMP Auto Parts, your hometown Napa dealer, Chip Prestige and staff. They really appreciate your business. Give them a call, 662-862-3171. Fulton Insurance, your trusted choice insurance agent since 1943. That's Steve Gregory and Ricky Riley. Give them a call, 862-3111.
Cover this kickoff.
Now, that would be a big thing. They're going to have to jump on it at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, they squib kicked it.
So that might be the new popular move for the Indians.
Well, our defense plays better than the 40s, I think.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. So the Tigers are going to take over from their own 40-yard line.
Another great drive by the Indians. That's Indian football right there. Consistent, long drives.
Yeah, they've played a great first half so far. Of course, we've still got a lot of football left to play. I just hope nothing changes in that time. So very short gain there that time, the run by Clark.
Gaston hit him in the backfield. He bounced off, and in 72 finished him off.
So 72 with the tackle for the Indians. That's Wayne Stubbs. So they'll call it a gain of about 3. We'll think Kent Heating and Cooling owned by Jamie Kent. Give him a call, 662-322-9488. As well as tonight's game is brought to you by Money Matters, 39 locations to serve you. Get up to $2,500 in just 17 minutes. We'll think State Representative Donnie Bell, proud to support Itawamba Athletics. Of course, we want to thank Donnie Bell making today's games possible. And that's offsides by about 3 of the Indians. So they're going to add on 5 yards.
Well, let's mention our defensive linemen while we got them, and they just all jumped off sides. Number 68, 72, and 21.
So 68, that's Cade Nail. 72, Wayne Stubbs. Here's Johnson with the pass. That time completed to number 3, E.J. Rogers.
First down.
That's first down for. See some more checking in here. I see a number 28. Number 28 will be Jaden Shumpert. Number 30, Christian Copeland. Number 31, C.J. Ezel. That'll be your 3-man front.
Number 40 came
number
in
40
as a stand-up defensive end.
Yeah, John Tyler Bean. A run there by Clark up the right side. Big gain again for the Tigers past the 30. And a stop there by number 5 and number 4 for the Indians. Number 5, Caden Nail. Number 4, Christian Trice. There's another first down for the Tigers.
Time to stiffen up now, D.
So the Tigers just short of the red zone at the 26.
We need to shut them out this half.
The defense has done a great job so far. Here's a snap by Johnson. Clark will run it up the left side, this time inside the 20.
Number 11 and number 5. 11 and... got that one.
11, Eli Neighbors. Number 5, Caden Daniel.
Right inside the 20.
I want to thank Thompson Stump Grinding and Root Removal. Proud to support tonight's broadcast. You can give Dusty a call tonight, 662-231-5866. Also want to thank Best Buy and Tupelo, Lee Grady and their staff. Say good luck to the Indians, as well as Smith Furniture and Appliance, where quality meets affordability. They've been your neighbor in Fulton for 35 years. They've got 2nd and 4. Here's the handoff from Johnson. Met at the line of scrimmage by some Indians, but they're still going to get a gain. Eventually making the tackle as number 7, Colton Lewis.
Yeah, Trice met him in the backfield but didn't lock up, and he bounced off him and gained the yardage.
Third down and short.
So they're going to call it 3rd and maybe half a yard. It's very short. I don't even think it's a whole yard.
I'm right here at it, and it's not. It's about the width of my foot.
So we'll say it's 3rd and inches for the Tigers. looking to draw the Indians offsides, unable to do so.
Trying to draw it offsides here. Clock under 5.5 on the rolling second quarter.
Still got 10 seconds on the snap clock, so some time they can burn off.
Now they take the
Now
timeout.
they're going to take the timeout. They've got 3rd and just inches. We're going to have a timeout. 5 minutes, 16 seconds left to go here in quarter number 2.
You know, Matt, we were talking earlier in the season about discipline. The kids are learning discipline now. That took some discipline to hold for 3 different snap counts without jumping off sides.
So, yeah, that's a kudos there to the Indians. I know we've seen several times where some teams have tried that, especially earlier in the season, and they give in. So definitely some kudos there to the Indians to not jump. Of course, tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Casey Lott, owner of the largest personal injury firm in Northeast Mississippi. Give him a call for all of your legal needs, 662-554-4000. I think S&W Pharmacy, proud to support Itawamba Athletics. They've been in business since 1963. Also, give Fulton attorney DJ Gregory a call today, 662-397-9799. We also want to thank Gary Franks and Brian Wildman for all of your accounting and tax needs, 662-862-4967. The handoff by the Tigers. They're going to get the first down.
They got the first down. Yeah.
See Joe and Charlotte Johnson saying, "Let's go Indians." Hattie Miller watching from Fulton. Carrie McDonald saying, "Go Indians." Seeing Caroline Barnes saying, "Go Indians." Kathy Bean saying, "Go Indians." Patsy Burleson says she's watching tonight's game. Lori Ann Sherrill saying, "Go Indians," watching from Florence, Alabama. We've got a ton of people watching on Facebook, some more watching on a Roku Fire Stick, on YouTube. Got people watching all over the place tonight. So that run by the Tigers inside the 5-yard line.
Right up the center, right off the center and right guard shoulders.
Looks like he's okay.
In fact, they ran right up where number 30, who's limping, coming off the field, was.
Yeah, number 30 limping off the field for the Indians. Hope everything's okay there. That's Christian Copeland. They're going to say he's just short of the first down. So they've got... No, they're going to keep the chains there. I really can't see on that end, Bobby, if they got first and goal.
Yeah, I'm right here at the chain.
Is it first and goal?
They're gonna measure.
Okay, they're going to bring out the chains to measure.
Yeah.
Looked like he may have spotted it just short of the first down, but they're going to see what the final decision is.
Yeah, they'll put the chains down if it is.
Gotta hope maybe they can do it again here.
Yeah, I believe he's just...
Ever so closer to that goal line.
It's a close...
It'll take a big team effort here. Again, the Indians have pulled off.
Close measure right here. And I think, yeah, he's going to be just short.
Yeah.
Looks like.
Inches, Matt.
So 2nd and inches right here. It's going to be very close right here. I want to thank Guarantee Bank. They know what it means to work hard, play fair, and support their community, as well as Ashley Auto, 912 West Main Street in Fulton, for all of your automotive repair needs, towing needs. Think Food Giant and their employee owners serving you better. Keith Frederick, the manager. I want to thank the Meadows of Fulton, a vision of hope for a better tomorrow. They have easy transition for rehab and long-term services. So 2nd and inches right here for the Tigers.
We need a turnover. A fumble would be great.
Would be big for the Indians. Here's Johnson looking to snap.
Come on now, get him. That's a way to go. He lost yardage, or at least back to the...
Yeah, it looks like he's going to get back to about the line of scrimmage. He was looking to throw, seen some pressure in the backfield from the Indians, but was able to gain a couple yards.
Yeah, good coverage out here by 0, and 11 came out and helped too in coverage.
So 0 and 11, Martavion Young and Eli Neighbors. No, we caught Eli Neighbors several times tonight on defense.
We have.
He's done a great job.
Same formation. Oh, well, I don't understand why they're... Yeah.
They're going to measure it again.
I didn't think he gained anything past the first down, but...
Yeah, it didn't look like he gained past the line of scrimmage. And looks like he's going to be short again.
Yeah, about the same.
About the same, yeah.
Yeah.
So 3rd and inches now for the Tigers.
Third down.
I want to let you know you can watch Northeast Mississippi Community College sports from the first serve of volleyball season to the final out of baseball and softball and everything in between at NEMCCTV.com. Of course, right now, the Tigers 3-1 on the season. They lost last night, their first loss of the season at Holmes Community College.
We need somebody to fire through this offensive line and get the quarterback in the backfield right here.
So 3rd
And they're
inches.
trying. They're trying.
They'll make the stop short of the goal line, but it'll be a first down for the Tigers.
Yeah.
So that carry for Saltillo by number 1, KJ Robbins.
Tigers will have the first and goal.
Number 4 and 11 again made the tackle.
Number 4, Christian Trice. Number 11, Eli Neighbors. I think Casey Nichols Insurance Group, downtown Fulton. They have a grand opening. That was yesterday, actually. They had their grand opening. You can give them a call, 662-523-0751. There's a run by the Tigers into the end zone. That's a touchdown by Saltillo.
That was a good drive by Saltillo. They methodically moved it down the ball field.
It was a great job. Ran about a 6-minute drive there. They've got 3 minutes 34 seconds left on the clock. The Indians, of course, will take over here in just a minute. Looks like we may see a PAT attempt from Saltillo. Also want to thank your Itawamba County Tax Collector, Miss Kathy Bean, saying good luck tonight to the Indians. Michelle J. Klaus, your Chancery Clerk of Itawamba County. Give them a call, 662-867-3421. That was a 2-point conversion there by the Tigers.
Third quarter remaining before the half. They don't have the Indians 14. Our Tigers 8.
So make it now.
That's 2 teams that have run that type formation against us.
Yeah, and it's something that's becoming more popular, putting the lineman over on the left side. Made an error there on our scoreboard.
Yeah.
Got it updated now. It's 14-8 in favor of the Indians right here. 3 minutes, 34 seconds left on the clock before halftime.
And then the big return being back deep in Waters and Hayden.
I want to thank Michelle J. Klaus, your Chancery Clerk of Itawamba County, saying go Indians. Also, Seaburn Gray, your Circuit Clerk. They take care of elections, circuit court, and marriage. You can give them a call, 662-862-3511. I think Itawamba Equipment Solutions, Jordan South and Ricky Summerford, Northeast Mississippi's new heavy equipment dealer. Here's a kickoff that time. Squib kick by the Tigers.
Number 5 just fell on the ball. Smart play. They started right there.
Number 5, about the 35-yard line. Number 5, Caden Daniel.
Set our offense up, march down the field. We got plenty of time to score. 3 minutes, 33 seconds.
We want to thank Kirk and Dixie Presley. They say good luck tonight to the Indians. Of course, next week we'll have another one of those Home and Forest Products Senior Cheerleader Spotlight. Of course, we've got 5 home games, 5 senior cheerleaders. So we'll highlight one of those in each home game. Also, at the end of tonight's game, we'll have the Itawamba County Farm Bureau Association. That'll be the player of the game, brought to you by Chance Prestige and Pablo Makepeace. And of course, sponsoring tonight's first downs for the Indians is Community Spirit Bank.
Cheeseburgers and hamburgers, Powerade, Coke products, chips and popcorn.
We need a good drive here. We need to get these offensive linemen blowing them off the line of scrimmage like we have been all first half so far.
And just a big drive right here to find the end zone and send us to halftime would be awesome. Roy and Mary Savage say they're watching on their Fire Stick tonight in Golden. See, Kenneth McKinney saying the class of 1980 will be in Fulton next week. So we hope to see them at the game next week. Big run there by Waters. Big run.
Great run, great blocking, no penalties.
No yellow hankies on the field, just short of the 30-yard line. That's a big run there by Waters.
He made some folks miss on that run.
Here's the snap by Hoots. He's looking to hand it off again to Waters right up the middle. Big gain there again for the Indians. Of course, that first down is brought to you by Community Spirit Bank. You can tap to pay and be on your way. They offer those contactless debit cards. Be sure to check out Community Spirit Bank. At the 24-yard line, they've got 2nd and about 2.
Timeout Indians.
Timeout Tigers.
Timeout Tigers. That's their 2nd charged timeout.
Oh, okay. He waved to the Indians first.
That'll be the Tigers' 2nd charged timeout of the half.
In our south end zone.
They'll just have 1 remaining before halftime. We've got 2 minutes, 57 seconds left on the clock. In the 2nd quarter, the Indians lead 14-8. Of course, if you're just now joining us, we thank you for joining our broadcast. I'm Matthew Willis, joined by Bobby Thomas on the sidelines. We've got Colton Harrison up top on the camera, bringing you all of those great shots tonight. Of course, we're live on Facebook on the Itawamba Agricultural High School Facebook page. We're also on Roku and Fire Stick. If you just search Jack Ivy, download that app. We're live there on Channel 4. We're live on YouTube on Jack Ivy, as well as our website, WRMGradio.com. Just click on the Indians logo. You can find it right there. That comes in help a lot of times if we have maybe some issues with Facebook or YouTube. We'll always be live on our Roku and Fire Stick channels, as well as our website. Won't have anything that'll be able to block us there, so we'll always be live regardless of what the game is on Roku and Fire Stick and our website. Of course, we usually try to avoid those issues with Facebook and YouTube, but those have popped up in the past. So just know your place where you'll always be able to find the game is the Roku and Fire Stick and on the website. Waters, he'll run the ball up the right side. He'll get the first down inside the 30-yard line.
Speed inside got the 20. That first down.
Yeah, inside the 20-yard line. They'll spot it about the 19-yard line.
Randy Clayton and Donna Rogers.
See Miss Patty out there saying Mike and her are watching from Peppertown. Thank you, Miss Patty, checking out tonight's game. Russell Esters saying class of 2003 in the house. That run there by Waters, they'll spot it about the 15.
Tackle made by number 45, Bramble.
Direct snap to Waters. Hoots wasn't even in the backfield. He'd run off the field.
Yeah, they're gonna say it's the 13-yard line, so great spot right there.
Something I just noticed, Matt, they have not taken a hydration timeout this game. So I guess those are over.
Yeah, I didn't even well, I think they did take one earlier. I may have missed it. I was thinking they took one, because I know there's been times in the season where it's been like 60 or 70 degrees outside and we've had a heat timeout.
That may be, in fact, what Coach Hoots is asking about. Because he asked about that.
Yeah, we've got a minute and a half left right here before halftime. Waters, he's going to take the snap. He'll run it up the middle. He kind of faked to the right side. But we've got a flag over here in the area of where number 58 and number 74. Yeah, that was number 74 and 58 over there on that end. That'll go against number 74, Jacob Newton. So that'll be a 10-yard penalty. They'll mark it off against the Indians. I want to thank Wayne Cleveland and all the staff at C&W Trailers, as well as Mayor Emily Quinn and everyone from the city of Fulton. Thank Pablo Makepeace, your agent at Farm Bureau, proud to sponsor games on Jack Ivy Broadcasting. Thank Klein Mechanical Systems, your hometown heating, cooling, and plumbing dealer. Thank Roadrunner Service Center for all of your automotive body shop and towing needs. A run there by Waters, met by several Tigers he's brought down. So I want to thank Sheila's Flowers and Bliss Boutique. Stop by and see them for flowers, gifts, clothing, and accessories. They say go Indians. They're at 802 East Main Street in Fulton. You can give them a call, 662-862-9735. That's Sheila's Flowers and Bliss Boutique.
Hoots is back in the backfield.
So Hoots in the backfield, under 50 seconds right before halftime. We've got third down right here for the Indians, third and long. Hoots, he's looking to pass that time through the hands. Right through the hands of Casimir in the end zone. They're going to have fourth down, 36 seconds on the clock. Looks like the Indians are going to attempt a field goal right here.
Kick off hard.
To where they have the ball spotted.
Well, I
just
thought
short
that was
of a 40. Call it a 39-yard field goal attempt for Wes Weigel. So 39-yard field goal attempt. The kick is up from Weigel.
Short. It was
short. So just short. If it had an extra yard behind it, I'm pretty confident it would have went through.
And another opportunity on that pass. He was open. The ball was thrown. It hit him in the hands. I don't know what else you can ask for.
Yeah, he was able to find Casimir in the end zone right through his hands, and that was another incomplete pass. So exactly 30 seconds left on the clock before halftime. The Indians lead 14-8. The Tigers only have one timeout to work with, so it'll be big time for the Indians to get the stop.
Saltillo gets the ball to start the second half.
Miss Allie Peters, yes, we will be showing the band's performance at halftime. So that you'll find all of those band performances, all those halftime shows right here on the Ivy Broadcasting Company. That throw, or that pass is completed to number 2 for the Tigers, Eli Shannon. Now to be a first down. Stop the clock momentarily. So 14-8 in favor of the Indians. Here's the snap to Johnson. He'll pass it. That time will be a gain of just about 2. So good job to keep them inside.
Number 5 made that tackle.
Number 5. It was a good play to keep them inside the change right there. Caden Daniel with the tackle on defense. I think we may have a timeout by the Tigers. Yeah, that's going to be the Tigers' final timeout of the half. They're out of timeouts. We've got 9 seconds left. 9 seconds before halftime. The Indians lead 14-8. I want to thank Home and Forest Products. They recognize all the local logging companies, all the hardworking men and women who supply them. Thank Champro Sports for all of your team needs, uniforms, sportswear, and equipment. We thank J.D. Wood and his wife Rachel. Give them a call, 662-231-8918. I think Wood Trailer Sales proud to be a part of our broadcast tonight. You can see Donnie Wood and the staff, or give them a call, 662-862-7120, as well as Jason Wallace, your Alpha Insurance agent in Fulton. Give them a call, 662-862-5300. I think F.L. Crane & Sons, still headquartered there in Fulton. Been in business since 1947. Visit flcrane.com. Here's Johnson. He's looking to pass. Some pressure in the backfield. He's going to throw it, and it's complete on the sideline over to number 2. They're going to say it's incomplete. He was out of bounds.
Good. Great.
So they're just going to say he was out of bounds. That's an incomplete pass. 4 seconds left on the clock.
Time went off the clock, but
this could be
stop.
Yeah, that was an incomplete pass. So just 4 seconds left on the clock. They've got third down. I believe this will probably be the final play before halftime.
Braylon, back up!
Wilson on the left and right of him respectively. just to keep the ball out of the
Here's Johnson. He's looking to pass some pressure from the Indians, and they're going to bring him down
Great
with the
play.
sack, that time by number 28.
28.
Yeah, 28. Jaden Shumpert with the sack. We're going to go to halftime. And the Indians lead 14-8.
Itawamba Indians 14, our Tigers 8.
So big play right there before halftime. Looking over at Belmont, Tisch County and Belmont, it's 7-0 in favor of the Braves right here at
I mean, it's a
halftime.
good football team. We're going against. We're fitting gas. Got a little adjustment there. We got to make on defense. They adjusted on us, so we got to go in and get it fixed. Offensively, I'm proud of the way we're moving the ball. We just got to score right there. We got to go get it. We're getting the ball inside the 20. We got to go score. So, yes, sir. Thank you.
There you go. You heard it. We had a couple of hiccups, and he's going to go get them fixed. And look forward to a good second half, Matt.
Yeah, we thank you, Bobby, getting that interview right there with Coach Hoots before halftime. Coming up here in just a few minutes, we'll have the Pride of Itawamba. They'll bring you your halftime show here live from Saltillo High School. I want to thank Tim Gillentine, owner of the Dorsey Food Mart. They've been in business 44 years. Give them a call, 662-862-3851. Also want to thank Community Spirit Bank, proudly serving Northeast Mississippi and Northwest Alabama since 1908. Tonight's game is brought to you by Arriva, the hometown team behind your hometown connection. Stream every play, every touchdown, every Indian victory with internet from Arriva. And also give them a call, 662-862-5000. I think Midway Marine of Fulton offering a great selection of boats, pontoons, and outboards. Give them a call, 662-862-7711. I think C&P Auto Parts, your hometown Napa dealer. Chip Presters and their staff really appreciate your business. Give them a call tonight, 662-862-3171. So Fulton Insurance, your trusted choice insurance agent since 1943. That's Steve Gregory and Ricky Riley. Give them a call, 862-3111. We'll think Kent Heating and Cooling, owned by Jamie Kent. They offer dependable and quality HVAC services to Itawamba and surrounding counties. You can give them a call, 662-322-9488. Also want to thank Money Matters. They have 39 locations to serve you. Get up to $2,500 in just 17 minutes. Thank State Representative Donnie Bell, proud to support the Indians tonight. Thank Thompson Stump Grinding, Root Removal, proud to say good luck tonight to the Indians. Give them a call, 662-231-5866. Thank Best Buy and Tupelo, Lee Grady, and all their staff. Thank Smith Furniture and Appliance. They're in Fulton, proud supporters of the Indians. They're at 1206 South Adams Street. Thank Casey Lott, owner of the largest personal injury firm in Northeast Mississippi. We'll thank S&W Pharmacy, proud to support IAHS Athletics. Also give Fulton attorney DJ Gregory a call, 662-397-9799, as well as Gary Franks and Brian Wildman for all of your accounting and tax needs. Give them a call, 662-862-4967. Think Guarantee Bank, they know what it means to work hard, play fair, and support their community. Think Ashley Auto, 912 West Main Street in Fulton. I think Food Giant and their employee owners, Keith Frederick, the manager. Think the Meadows of Fulton, a vision of hope for a better tomorrow. You can watch Northeast Mississippi Community College Sports at nemcctv.com, as well as Casey Nichols Insurance Group in downtown Fulton. So saying good luck to the Indians, it's Kathy Bean, your Itawamba County tax collector. Think Michelle J. Klaus, your Chancery Clerk of Itawamba County. Think Sieber and Gray, your Circuit Court Clerk. We'll think Itawamba Equipment Solutions, Jordan South and Ricky Summerford. Think Kirk and Dixie Presley, they love everything IAHS. Those are your sponsors for tonight's game. These are the ones making this game possible. Now for your halftime show, brought to you by the Pride of Itawamba Marching Band.
This show is entitled Uncaged, featuring music by Luke McMillan, the Beatles, and Leonard Skinner. Drum major Lily Gray, is your band ready?
The conclusion of our action tonight here, obviously on Z98.5 FM, but if you're unable to tune in on the radio, if you know someone out there that can't get to a radio is wanting to listen with us tonight, we encourage you to share Z985.net and the Z98.5 mobile app as streaming options for Indian fans across the air, wherever you may be tonight. Make sure you're listening to this big Indian win here with us on Z98.5. And of course, our streaming options are brought to you by Parker.
Hey, Bobby, if you can hear me down on the sideline, I'll ask you just to turn your mic on. That way they're able to hear the band. I'll turn my mic off up here, kind of crowded up here in this press box, just so they're able to hear it better. Try to leave your mic on down there. That way they can hear the action from the band.
Well, I had to change batteries. Mine was dead.
Yeah, have you got a backup?
Yeah, I had
awesome.
4 with me. So,
Awesome.
Yeah.
Great performance there by the Pride of Itawamba Marching Band. Next up, we'll have the Saltillo Marching Band right here on the Ivy Broadcasting Company. Of course, we're live tonight on Facebook, on Itawamba Agricultural High School Facebook page. We're also live on Roku and Fire Stick there on Channel 4. You can find our game tonight on WRMGradio.com as well as YouTube, Jack Ivy. Just look up the game right there. So here in just a moment, we'll have this halftime performance. First up, we had the Pride of Itawamba, and next up, we'll have Saltillo Marching Band. It's halftime. The Indians lead 14-8. See several people checking out our broadcast tonight. Saying, Miss Debbie Donahue, Mr. Greg Morrow, class of 1999, Emily Moore, Lee Ann Eaton watching in Pontotoc, Miss Vicki Lamb, Bobby Moses, Carrie McDonald, all of these people checking out tonight's game. See Miss Patty Buse watching tonight. I think all of these great people watching tonight's game. Well, looking forward to this performance by the Saltillo Marching Band. Here in just a moment, we've got another great half of football coming up. Looking forward to seeing everyone right here on the Ivy Broadcasting Company. We'll now take a moment and turn it over to the Saltillo Marching Band. Hey, Bobby, is your microphone still on? Wasn't getting any audio on my end.
It is now.
Okay, thank you.
Class is loaded. Like they're real good. They're about 8 deep. They're solid. How many yards we rushed for in the first half?
Missed the first drive, but after that,
Sheffield on flute and Alden Mitchell on trombone.
Amazing job there by both marching bands, the Pride of Itawamba, then the Saltillo marching band. Some amazing job there. Love being able to highlight these student athletes both on the football field and in the band, as well as the cheerleaders. All of these student athletes are doing an amazing job.
Girls soccer team for winning the 25-6A girls soccer championship.
They're going to recognize the Saltillo girls soccer team winning the state championship.
27 goals and only allowing 10 all season.
There is the Saltillo girls soccer team. They won a state championship last year.
6A soccer championship. Brooks Davis was named player of the game in the championship game. All division team members: O.J. Miller, Avery Holly.
Of course, looking to get started here after halftime. Both teams coming back out onto the field. One thing, Wayne Cleveland and staff at C&W Trailers, they offer dump trailers, closed-in trailers, and utility trailers. That's Wayne Cleveland and the staff there at C&W. The Itawamba Indians, Mayor Emily Quinn, and everyone in the city of Fulton. Thank Pablo Makepeace, your agent at Farm Bureau. Also thank Klein Mechanical Systems, your hometown heating, cooling, and plumbing dealer. I thank Roadrunner Service Center for all of your automotive body shop and towing needs there at 213 Peppertown Plaza. Thank Sheila's Flowers and Bliss Boutique. They're at 802 East Main Street in Fulton. You can give them a call 662-862-9735.
I'm sorry.
I think Home and Forest Products, they recognize all the local logging companies, all the hardworking men and women who supply them. I also think Champro Sports, the place for all of your team needs, uniforms, sportswear, and equipment. J.D. Wood, the territory sales manager. Give him a call, 662-231-8918. I think Wood Trailer Sales, proud to be a part of tonight's broadcast. See Donnie Wood and the staff, or give him a call, 662-862-7120. I think Jason Wallace, Alpha Insurance Agent in Fulton.
Number 14.
Give him a call today, 662-862-5300. FL Crane and Sons, still headquartered right there in Fulton, Mississippi. Visit flcrane.com.
Number 17, Madison Paget. Number 18, Mary Cat Morgan.
I do apologize. I've got, it sounds like some static or a buzz that's come from somewhere. I don't know where it's come from.
Number 21, Blair Valentine.
We do apologize about that.
23, Liz Hughes. Number 24, Layla Roberts.
Try to get this
Number 25, Juliana Hagan.
addressed ASAP.
Number 27, Riley Dickens.
Bobby, if you can just go ahead and let them know what we're looking forward to in this second half. I'm going to try to get this problem solved right here super quick.
Number 30, Hallie Wildman. Number 31, R.K.
Bobby, can you hear me?
Assistant coach was A.J. Rice.
Bobby, have you got me on the sideline?
Goalkeeper coach was Hayden Copeland. Our athletic trainer is Hunter Dawson. Our athletic director is Jonathan Cheney. And our head coach is Matthew Reeder.
Bobby, have you got me on the sideline? We'll take just a moment. We may have some technical issues. We'll be right back. welcome you back out of halftime. Had a few technical difficulties. We're just going to roll with them. We're here in Saltillo looking to get started with the third quarter. Here's the kickoff from the Indians. It'll go out of bounds.
Kick out of bounds against the Indians.
I do apologize. We have any technical difficulties tonight. Had a smooth first half, and looks like something's happened. May have been around halftime.
But he shot me a nice little graphic here with the numbers on it. That's an average of 148 for the game. That's right where it was last week.
So we do apologize if we have any sort of technical difficulty, but hope to get all this worked out.
Chase Edwards has a big touchdown. He's got 34 yards on 2 catches. Keyshawn Wilson's got 2 catches himself. Ashton Duke scored for 9 for 62 yards in there in the first half.
So it looks like the Indians, they're going to kick it off again. I want to thank Tim Gillentine, owner of the Dorsey Food Mart. They've been in business 44 years. You can give them a call, 662-862-3851. There's a kickoff there, fielded by the Tigers.
Forced out of bounds about the 48-yard line.
Gonna go out of bounds.
Forced out of bounds by number 23.
That's exactly where they spot it. We'll call it. They're going to say about the 48 or 49-yard line there. I think Community Spirit Bank, proudly serving Northeast Mississippi and Northwest Alabama since 1908. Tony Green and their staff really appreciate your business. Thank Arriva, the hometown team behind your hometown connection. You can stream every play, every touchdown, every Indian victory with internet from Arriva. You can also give them a call, 662-862-5000. Thank Midway Marine of Fulton, offering a great selection of boats, pontoons, and outboards.
Clark on the carry for the Tigers.
Thank CMP Auto Parts, your hometown Napa dealer, Chip Prestige, and their staff really appreciate your business. So that run there by the Tigers, it'll be second down. Thank Fulton Insurance, your trusted choice insurance agent since 1943. Steve Gregory and Ricky Riley. Give them a call, 662-862-3111.
Late in the second quarter for the Tigers. That means Itawamba giving the Tigers the ball after the halftime.
So second down from the 46.
Here, put the Indians behind. So the defense is really going to have to come through right here to take this lead that they've got.
Tigers will take the snap, hand it off. Gain of about 2 right there. They're going to have third and call it 3. I think Kent Heating and Cooling owned by Jamie Kent. Give me a call, 662-322-9488. As well as tonight's game brought to you by Money Matters, 39 locations to serve you. Thank State Representative Donnie Bell, proud to support Itawamba football right here on the Ivy Broadcasting Company. So it's third down from the Tigers, or third down for the Tigers. Call it 4 yards to gain. They need 4 to get the first down. And there's Johnson. He'll take the snap. Johnson looking to pass. He's got some pressure in the backfield from the Indians. He's going to scramble, and he'll get past the line to gain. And he'll get some change to go with it.
Diesel for the Indians.
I think Thompson Stump Grinding Root Removal, proud to support Itawamba Sports, and give them a call, 662-231-5866.
Tigers will have it first and 10. From the Indians. You can't hear anything. 37-yard line.
So Coach Ryan Payne putting it here. Hey, you don't have to just sling the ball down the field and get pushed out of the pocket. You've got legs, son. You can make a play. You've got decent speed. And we've seen it a couple of times. And we saw it right there. It's picked up first down.
Clark on the carry for the Tigers. Brought down in the backfield. Tackle made by number 9.
In the field for the
Number
Tigers.
9 Gaston, number 68 Nails for the Indians.
That was 8 Nail, number 68 giving the tackle for the Union. First time we got to say his name tonight. He has been a force at the defensive end position this year for Itawamba.
Both the senior running backs, they will get going like they have been used to in the first 3 weeks of this season. Again, the Saltillo team, they
Indian defense needs to stop right here.
Johnson back to pass.
Number 11 comes up and tries to strip the ball from the quarterback.
Tackle made by number 11 Neighbors for the Indians.
Oh, may have turned out there. We've got some extracurricular going on after the whistle. That play very similar to the one we saw, the scramble just a couple of plays ago out of
Johnson on the carry for the Tigers.
Wait and see if there's a penalty after the play.
to clear some room for the scramble. Good job by Neighbors about trying to stay home, though, to get him on the ground short of first down marker. Looks like it's going to be a 3rd and 5.
Bring up third down.
3rd down, about 5 yards to go. Indians need to stand up here on defense and get a turnover, at least a punt out of this. Saltillo on about the 30-yard line, 31-yard line.
Robbins on the carry.
He's in at the line of scrimmage, and he'll be wrestled
Tackle in the
down.
backfield.
Tackle in the backfield by number 5.
Made by number 4.
We don't need to get into this. Caden Daniel.
Do apologize about that. Hopefully we've got all of our technical difficulties figured out. I had to run upstairs with Colton for just a minute, but got all of that taken care of.
4th down for the Tigers.
The Tigers are going to have 4th down right here.
And it didn't need to be there. And on that tackle there, like you said, the group of Indians on the play, I believe that it was Christian Trice that made the first contact, and then Colton Lewis.
So 4th down for the Tigers.
At the nose tackle position.
It's going to be about the 34-yard line.
Being very effective over the top of that center and preventing big yardage on
Thank you, Bobby, for taking over right there for just a moment. Well, we got those issues resolved. Should have everything fixed and ready to go right now. 4th and 7 Tigers. They're looking to pass. He's got some pressure in the backfield. That pass up into the end zone. And it's caught by the Tigers. Wow. What a pass there from Jackson. Hail Mary attempt there on 4th down.
4-yard touchdown pass. Completes the shadow.
Both of them went up, and the Saltillo Tiger man came down with the ball. I thought Itawamba defender had the ball, but
yeah,
no.
I did too. I was trying to look out the window here, look down to my monitor, and the Tigers had it in their hands. So that was able to tie up the game right here in the 3rd quarter. 7 minutes, 40 seconds left on the clock. Right here in the 3rd quarter. This attempt right here from Johnson could give the Tigers the go-ahead.
good play.
Great job there
Good play by number 5.
Great job by number 5, Caden Daniel, making the stop for the Indians. We're going to be all tied up right here in the 3rd quarter, 14 apiece. And thank you right there, Bobby, for taking over while we were able to get those issues resolved. Had you come off the sideline for a minute, but so we do apologize about that. But hopefully we've got everything taken care of. Won't have any more issues throughout the night. We're tied up 14 apiece right here in the 3rd quarter. 7 minutes, 40 seconds left to go on the clock. And the Tigers will kick the ball off. I think Thompson Stump Grinding and Root Removal, proud to support Itawamba Sports. Give them a call, 662-231-5866. Also thank Best Buy and Tupelo, Lee Grady, and all the staff saying good luck tonight to the Indians. Thank Smith Furniture and Appliance in Fulton, proud supporters of Itawamba Sports. They're at 1206 South Adams Street, or you can give them a call, 862-7412.
Yeah, let me get back to the Indian side of the field here. Work my way back.
Indians are going to be able to jump on that one. That one by number 11, Eli Neighbors. And so they'll take over from their own 42-yard line.
Sometimes in those situations, the deflection just has more.
I think Casey Lott, owner of the largest personal injury firm in Northeast Mississippi. Give Casey Lott a call for all of your legal needs, 662-554-4000. I think S&W Pharmacy, proud to support IHS Athletics. They've been in business since 1963. So you've got Hoots and Waters in the backfield. He'll toss it over to Waters. Waters, big run right here.
Ran right off the guard's shoulder to the B gap. Not a lot of room.
Call it a gain of 5. We've got 2nd and 5 for the Indians. Also want to thank Fulton attorney DJ Gregory. You can give him a call today, 662-397-9799. He's also at 306 North Cumming Street in Fulton. Go by and see Gary Franks and Brian Wildman for all of your accounting tax needs, 662-862-4967. This carry by Waters up the right side. He's going to have the first down. And we'll get some more change to go with that over towards the 40-yard line.
Good blocking on the corner over here by our big lineman and the end. 54 came over and blocked some guys. They're still doing the pulling.
Great job there. They're going to spot it right at the 40. We've got 1st and 10. That first down brought to you by Community Spirit Bank. Here's the handoff from Hoots up the left side. He stopped right at the line. Maybe give him a yard. I want to thank Guarantee Bank. They know what it means to work hard, play fair, and support their community, as well as Ashley Auto, 912 West Main Street in Fulton. Think Food Giant and their employee owners serving you better. Keith Frederick, the manager, as well as the Meadows of Fulton, a vision of hope for a better tomorrow. Waters, he's going to run it up the right side, give him a gain of about 5. He'll get it to the 35-yard line. That's where they'll spot the ball. Indians will have 3rd and 5.
54 for Saltillo made that tackle.
54 for the Tigers. That's Jasper White. So here's Hoots and Gaston in the backfield this time. They've got 3rd and 5.
Here on 3rd down, for Coach Eaton, offensive coordinator for Itawamba. It's 3rd medium. You've got 2 plays to work with.
Here's Hoots. He's looking to pass. He's pump fake, but he's going to be sacked in the backfield by number 45 for the Tigers. They get the big sack right there.
I don't care how good an offensive lineman you are. You can't give a guy over 7 seconds back there in the backfield and set up and throw a pass. And he had a lot of time.
JT Bramble with the sack. It's 4th and long, and the Indians are going to have to punt it. So Weigel will do the honors for the Indians.
What number it was, but it looked like he might have been unsure of where his blocking assignment was. Ended up right over.
That'll be a good punt right there, and it'll take an Indians bounce. About the 16-yard line is where the Tigers will take over.
Died on Weigel, so that's a good punt. No return.
We've got a great game brewing right here in Saltillo, tied up 14 apiece. It's still the 3rd quarter. Thank everyone for checking out our broadcast tonight. Of course, I'm Matthew Willis, joined by Bobby Thomas on the sideline. We've got Colton Harrison up top on the camera. We are the Ivy Broadcasting Company, live from Saltillo High School. We're live tonight on Facebook on the Itawamba Agricultural High School Facebook page. We're also on Roku and Fire Stick. We're there on Channel 4. We're on YouTube. Just search Jack Ivy. You can find our game, as well as our website, WRMGradio.com. Live in 4 different locations tonight. And the Tigers will have 1st down from their own 16-yard line. They look to hand it off, almost stopped there by the Indians. Had several wrapping them up.
Flag on this side. I don't know if it's a chop block.
Got a flag pointing towards the Tigers. So
number 8 saying, I didn't do it.
Got holding against the offense.
And let's get another one by talking back to the official.
Yeah, looks like we may have another one there. It's going to go against the Tigers again. He's mouthing there with the official.
You better take him off the field. You may get a 3rd one.
So
It's going to be Lewis for continuing, Lennox Wyatt for continuing to.
Yeah, he's going to write that down. That's going to be against the Tigers. And so they're going to get some more yards tacked off there. Looking over at Belmont, Tisch County and Belmont, they're in the 3rd quarter. Tisch County leads 14-2. There's several people checking out that game. Looking over towards Jack Ivy and company, they're live in Red Bay right now in the 3rd quarter. 21-20, Lexington leads over Red Bay. So they're going to move it way back. It's first.
Should have been a holding mat and then an unsportsmanlike on top of that.
Yeah, so they're going to have the ball at their own 4-yard line. So this would be a great opportunity for the Indians to get a stop. If you could force a turnover or force a punt from their own end zone, that would be big.
And I think Coach Hoots is asking, did they mark off 2 penalties?
So looks like Coach Hoots.
And he's good.
Not sure if he's
good.
just asking a question or was making sure they got the timeout called.
So he uses one of his 3 early, or I wouldn't say early.
You can watch Northeast Mississippi Community College sports from the first serve of volleyball season to the final out of baseball and softball and everything in between at nemcctv.com. Of course, right now, Northeast Tigers football 3-1. They lost their first game of the season last night on the road at Holmes. I think Casey Nichols Insurance Group in downtown Fulton. Give them a call, 662-523-0751. Also want to thank Kathy Bean, your Itawamba County tax collector. She says good luck today to the Indians. Thank Michelle J. Klaus, your Chancery Clerk of Itawamba County, saying go Indians. Give them a call, 662-867-3421. Also, we thank Seaburn Gray, your Circuit Clerk. They take care of elections, circuit court, and marriage license. Give them a call, 662-862-3511. Thank Itawamba Equipment Solutions, Jordan South and Ricky Summerford. They're Northeast Mississippi's new heavy equipment dealer. So I want to thank Kirk and Dixie Presley. They love everything IAHS. So thank Home and Forest Products with that senior cheerleader spotlight. We'll have those again starting next week. Then we'll have the Itawamba County Farm Bureau Association Player of the Game at the conclusion of tonight's game. So the Tigers, they'll have the ball from their own 4-yard line. It'll be first down. Johnson, he's going to hand it off, met by a plethora of Indians. They'll give him a gain of maybe 1.
Number 31, number 7, number 9. Same group we called last week, Matt.
Yeah, number 9 making the stop for the Indians.
A little extra space there to give the offense to take a shot through the air.
So I believe they're going to give him a gain of about 1. They're going to move it up to the 5.
Like the coach said, they're running a stack 3 in the backfield and just a slot receiver with a wide out over here.
Here's Johnson taking the snap, scrambling over to his left side, looking to pass.
Great pressure by number 21 and 4.
So some great pressure in the backfield by the Indians.
No, that's 31. 31 again.
Yeah, 31. C.J. Ezel making putting some good pressure back there. They've got 3rd and about 24 from their own 5-yard line. So just getting a stop right here would force them to punt out of their own end zone. Could definitely put the Indians in some great field position.
Pressure makes pass defense a lot easier. If they can get some pressure on this kid back here now and make pass coverage a lot better.
Here's Johnson.
Reverse. Fumble!
Football is fumbled and put on the ground by the Tigers.
Fumble picked up by multiple teams.
Indians recover.
Gaston, he's going to jump on top of it.
Number 9, Gaston.
I do believe I've seen the blue beanbag on the field signaling a change of possession.
Yep, number 9 recovered the ball.
Number 9, Jamarion Gaston picking up the fumble for the Indians. They're going to take over on the Tigers' 20-yard line. So they'll have 1st and 10 and amazing field position right here in the 3rd quarter. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left to go in this 3rd quarter. This quarter's winding down.
We need to score right here.
And snap to Hoots. Hand off there to Waters. Give him a gain of maybe 2.
Tackle made by number 4, Taylor. Number 42, Jackson.
I want to thank Wayne Cleveland and the staff at C&W Trailer saying good luck today to the Indians, as well as Mayor Emily Quinn and everyone down at the city of Fulton. Thank Pablo Makepeace, agent at Farm Bureau. Give him a call, 662-862-9340. Thank Klein Mechanical Systems, your hometown heating, cooling, and plumbing dealer. Of course, I want to thank Roadrunner Service Center for all of your automotive body shop and towing needs. Here's the handoff from Hoots.
This time back to the left
Hand off to Waters. He'll run it up the left side. A good gain there past the 15-yard line.
Good blocking on the left side by our offensive line and number 88, the tight end.
Looked like number 70, number 74.
Yeah, 74 pull from his right tackle position around to block that DN over there.
Number 74, Jacob Newton. Also want to thank Sheila's Flowers and Bliss Boutique, 802 East Main Street in Fulton. Give them a call, 662-862-9735. We've got Hoots and Waters in the backfield. Looking maybe for a signal from the sideline. Hoots will send a man in motion. He's going to hand it off to Waters. Waters will run up the right side. He'll be in there for a first down past the 10-yard line. Of course, that first down is brought to you by Community Spirit Bank.
Great blocking. 74 came around the corner to block then. 74 is a pulling dude now.
Yeah, 74.
He's got a big body, but he can pull it and run.
74's done a great job, of course. That is Jacob Newton. Hoots will hand off to Waters up the middle, met by the Tigers 45, making the initial hit. So 45, JT Bramble.
Yeah, 72 and 55 for Saltillo, or 57 shut that down pretty quick.
Also want to thank, we thank all of our great sponsors, the ones who make this game possible. Thank Home and Forest Products. They recognize all the local logging companies, hardworking men and women who serve them. Thank Cham Pro Sports, the place for all of your team needs, uniforms, sportswear, and equipment. Give them a call, 662-231-8918. So second and goal for the Indians. They'll run it up to Trice into the end zone. It's the Indians' touchdown.
Touchdown, Indians.
Big Trice kept those legs a churning, boy. He just ran right up the middle behind those offensive linemen.
Big run right there by Christian Trice to find the end zone and give the Indians the go-ahead right here. 1 minute, 19 seconds left in the third quarter. We've got Weigel to kick the PAT. It's a big run there for the Indians. Think Wood Trailer Sales proud to be a part of our broadcast. See Donnie Wood and the staff. Give them a call, 662-862-7120.
Bad snap.
Bad snap. We're going to run it up the left side, just short. That time by Edwards, just short of the goal line, about the 2-yard line. So the extra point attempt is no good for the Indians. They lead 20-14 in the third quarter.
Our Tigers 14.
We needed that extra point. That's just a cushion to keep it a one-possession game.
Yeah, the Indians do have the lead nonetheless. Would be a great opportunity for the defense to get a stop right here and just be able to make a stop on the kickoff would be a big step. I want to thank Wood Trailer Sales, Donnie Wood and their staff. Give them a call, 662-862-7120. Thank Jason Wallace. He says good luck to the Indians. He's your alpha agent in Fulton. So thank FL Crane and Sons, still headquartered in Fulton. You can visit their website, flcrane.com.
And two of Itawamba's touchdowns tonight have come on the ground. And
So here's Weigel
Ashton Hoots got in
looking to kick it off right here.
touchdown of the night.
Kicked off, picked up by the Tigers. Number 4, he's going to run it up the left side. And the Indians will do a good job running out of bounds on the left side. We'll see where they spot the ball. I believe it's going to be close to the 40.
About 40.
Yeah, the 44-yard line right there. So they'll take over in Indians territory. I think Tim Gillentine, owner of the Dorsey Food Mart, they've been in business 44 years. You can give them a call, 662-862-3851. I think Community Spirit Bank, proudly serving Northeast Mississippi and Northwest Alabama since 1908. Tonight's game is brought to you by Arriva, the hometown team behind your hometown connection. Give them a call today, 662-862-5000.
Defensive stand right here.
There's Johnson in the backfield for the Tigers. He's going to hand it off up the middle. Give him a gain of about 4.
Gaston in on that tackle.
To Gaston doing a great job there. Number 1 with the carry, that was KJ Robbins.
That time defensively for the Indians, 11 tackles last week, 6 along with 2 sacks in that game against the Albany. He's been a big-time player.
We are approaching the end of the third quarter. 40 seconds and counting right here.
They're still going with the 2 backs.
2nd and 6. We'll say the 34 is the line to gain for the Tigers. There's a snap. Johnson looking to pass. Complete. Nobody really even close to him.
No.
That time completed to number 2, Eli Shannon.
Closest DB was number 8.
Shannon has been one of the top receivers so far for the Tigers. They have the ball spotted at the 28-yard line. That's first down for the Tigers. I think Midway Marina Fulton offering a great selection of boats, pontoons, and outboards. Give them a call, 662-862-7711. I think CMP Auto Parts, your hometown Napa dealer, Chip Preston and their staff really appreciate your business. I think Fulton Insurance, your trusted choice insurance agent since 1943. That's Steve Gregory and Ricky Riley, 862-3111.
Great play.
There, brought down, I believe that was number 31. Yeah, 31, CJ Ezel making the stop, a loss of 1.
They just closed that corner down. They didn't have a place to run.
So great job there by Ezel making the tackle.
That's the end of your third quarter.
And that will wrap up the third quarter right here. The Indians lead 20-14. We look forward to this last quarter of play from Saltillo High School.
Once again,
Matt, this has been a fast game. If you look at it, it's not even 9 o'clock, really.
Here at Willis Wright Stadium. Greatly appreciated.
Yeah, I know that definitely works out in our favor some, especially having to make the drive back home tonight.
Not many incomplete passes, not many passes really at all. They've been keeping the ball, both teams keep the ball on the ground.
Yeah, they've done. Both teams done a great job running the ball so far. It's been a fairly quick game. Not even 9 o'clock here, and we're entering the fourth quarter. Try to get some updates from other area coverage teams. Right now in the fourth quarter, Tisch County leads Belmont 14-8. Jack Ivey and company over at Red Bay. Red Bay leads Lexington right now 26-21. These other area coverage teams for the Ivy Broadcasting Company. Looking to get started with the fourth quarter. It's 2nd and 11 for the Tigers, and the Indians are going to jump off sides. Or more like run off sides, to be honest with you.
I believe he was going to sprint into the backfield.
Yeah, I believe so. So that'll be 5 free yards for the Tigers. They'll have 2nd and 6.
We don't need that down here right now with a 6-point difference.
Yeah, touchdown is the tying score. Of course, a PAT would give them the go-ahead. A big run there by the Tigers. That time, that's number 6, Clark, with the big run and the first down for the Tigers.
First down brought to you by First Choice Bank.
So Tigers have the ball at the 11-yard line. I think Kent Heating and Cooling, owned by Jamie Kent. Give him a call today, 662-322-9488. Also think Money Matters, 39 locations to serve you. I think State Representative Donnie Bell, proud to support Itawamba football right here on the Ivy Broadcasting Company. Here's the handoff up the right side. Met in the backfield, unable to make the tackle.
Price had him in the backfield again.
He tries almost making the tackle in the backfield. He's able to slip away. They've got second down right here for the Tigers. They're going to spot the ball at the 5-yard line, so I believe the line to gain has to be about the 1 or 2. I can't really tell exactly due to the angle.
It's the 1, man.
The line to gain is the 1. Johnson's going to hand up, met by a wall of Indians right there.
Number
68. 7, number 30, number 68.
68 stood him up, and the rest of them finished him
68, Cade Nail. 70, Andrew Wiggs. Number 7, Colton Lewis in there in that wall of Indians. So they've made the stop on, brings up 3rd down.
Loss of about 1.
Yeah, so they've got 3rd down from the 7. They've got to gain 6 yards right here. So 3rd and 6 from the 7-yard line. Here's Johnson. He'll take the snap, look to pass, met by the Indians, and that's a pass to the end zone completed by.
Give him the touchdown?
Yeah, that's a touchdown for the Tigers. Pass from Johnson completed to number 3, Rogers, back of the end zone. We're all tied up 20 apiece. This PAT will give, or could give the Tigers the go-ahead if it is good. So we've got a great game right here in Saltillo.
We had a chance to block that pass in the backfield then. I thought he was up high enough to keep him from...
PAT up and good. And that gives the Tigers their first lead of the game right here, 21-20. I think Thompson's.
Okay.
Go ahead, Bobby.
I just said we're still okay.
Yeah, we're still good. Still got lots of football left to play. 10 minutes, 10 seconds on the clock here in this 4th quarter. I want to thank Thompson Stump Grinding and Root Removal. Give them a call today, 662-231-5866. So well, tonight's games brought to you by Best Buy in Tupelo. They say good luck to the Indians. Thank Smith Furniture and Appliance, proud supporters of Itawamba Sports. Give them a call, 862-7412. Thank Casey Lott, owner of the largest personal injury firm in Northeast Mississippi. Give him a call today, 662-554-4000. Think S&W Pharmacy, proud to support IHS Athletics since 1963. Also give Fulton attorney DJ Gregory a call, 662-397-9799. Gary Franks and Brian Wildman for all of your accounting and tax needs. Give them a call, 662-862-4967. So that kick from the Indians out of bounds.
It's always interesting there, John Luke, because you do get
So,
a decision in that situation.
10 minutes and 10 seconds left on the clock. The Tigers lead right here, 21-20. We've got a great 4th quarter left to play. Of course, if you're just now joining our broadcast, I'm Matthew Willis, your play-by-play announcer for the Indians, as well as Bobby Thomas on the sideline. We've got Colton Harrison up top. We've got 4 locations you can find our game tonight. We're on Facebook, on the Itawamba Agricultural High School Facebook page. We're on our Roku and Fire Stick. They're on Channel 4. We're on YouTube. Just search Jack Ivy, and our website, WRMGradio.com. That handoff to Waters up the left side. And a tackle for loss there by the Indians, or by the Tigers.
Yeah, 7, 42, and 45 all tackled.
You wouldn't think
And combined for that tackle.
that's where he's come from.
So some big tackles there for the Tigers. And one thing, Guarantee Bank, they know what it means to work hard, play fair, and support their community. I also think Ashley Auto, 912 West Main Street in Fulton. I think Food Giant, their employee owner, serving you better. Keith Frederick, the manager. There's a pass there from Hoots, and tackled for a loss, completed to Young.
Taylor for the Tigers, bring up 3rd down.
So 3rd down for the Indians and about 12. So 3rd and 12.
We need this 1st down.
They could definitely use a 1st down right here. We've got a flag. They're going to blow the play dead. Looks like a false start against the Indians. Not what they were wanting on 3rd down. So they're going to move them back 5 more yards. I also want to thank the Meadows of Fulton. They have a vision of hope for a better tomorrow, transitioning your loved ones for rehab and long-term services. So call it 3rd and 17 for the Indians.
You can't do that this time of the game. You gotta. That goes back to discipline.
It's going to be a fun play to see transpire.
Here's Hoots. I imagine he's going to look to pass. He will launch it deep. Keyshawn Wilson intended for the receiver on the far end, and Indians are going to have to punt.
Waggles into punt.
Also want to thank Northeast Mississippi Community College. You can watch all their sports on nemcctv.com. Also thank Casey Nichols Insurance Group, downtown Fulton. Give them a call, 662-523-0751. Saying good luck to the Indians. It's Kathy Bean, your Itawamba County tax collector. Do have Weigel into punt right here.
Nice punt again.
Great punt will bounce inside the 40, picked up by the Tigers, number 2.
Cover him, cover the outside.
He's met the corner. He's going to go out of bounds just before reaching the 50-yard line. They're going to call it the 48. That run there by number 2, Eli Shannon.
Time for the defense to stand up here now with 9:11 left in the game. We need a stop, a punt, or a turnover.
Well, thank Michelle J. Klaus, your Chancery Clerk of Itawamba County, saying go Indians. Thanks Seaburn Gray, your Circuit Court Clerk. Give them a call, 662-862-3511. Thank Itawamba Equipment Solutions, Jordan South and Ricky Summerford, their Northeast Mississippi's new heavy equipment dealer. Thank Kirk and Dixie Presley, they say go Indians. So from the 48-yard line, they'll hand it off. Met by a plethora of Indians right there. That'll be a tackle for loss. I see number 30, number 68. Of course, number 30, that's Christian Copeland. Number 68, Cade Nail making the tackle. We're going to say it's a loss of about 3.
Price was in on that tackle too, so there were several defensive line.
Yeah, it looked like the running back for the Tigers just met a wall of Indians.
They did. Don't.
Looked like the Indians may have jumped, but no call there, no yellow hanky.
Great play.
That one almost intercepted by number, I believe that was number 2, Keyshawn Wilson. We've got 3rd and long coming up for the Tigers.
Number 2 got his hand in there and broke that pass up.
Yeah, Keyshawn Wilson, some heavy coverage there. Great job by the Indians defense.
3rd down, 3rd 13.
So we've got about 8 minutes left to go here in this 4th quarter. Imagine the Tigers want to try and run as much time off the clock as they can. Try and preserve this lead right here. They have the lead 21-20 in the 4th quarter. Here's Johnson. He's looking to pass. Completed there to number 6, Clark, met by number 8, Marion Wilson. So they're going to have 4th and 9. I imagine the Tigers will come out to punt.
Good defensive play. The corner and the DB on this side came up and met the receiver. Didn't let him get much yardage at all. Jace Edwards back to receive the punt. Handle it, catch it, protect it, get as many yards as you can.
Yeah, this could be a very important offensive drive for the Indians.
Set up a good return.
Here's the punt, almost blocked. Great job getting into the backfield. And that's going to go.
Good field position, 35.
Stop.
About the 35?
Yeah, about the 35-yard line is where they're going to spot it. So that's where the Indians will take over from their own 35-yard line. 7 minutes, 25 seconds left to go in this game. The Tigers, they lead 21-20. I want to thank Wayne Cleveland and the staff at C&W Trailers, offering dump trailers, enclosed trailers, utility trailers. Thank Mayor Emily Quinn and everyone from the city of Fulton. I want to thank Pablo Makepeace, your agent at Farm Bureau, proud to support games on the Ivy Broadcasting Company.
I'd wear those big boys up front out. I would tell them to bow up and knock them off the line of scrimmage.
Here's Hoots and Waters in the backfield. We've got a flag. They're going to blow this play dead. It's going to be a false, I believe it's going to be a false start against the Indians. Yep.
You talking about making a coach gray-headed before his time?
That'll do it for him right there. They move it back 5 yards. It's 1st and 15 from the 30-yard line. Here's Hoots. He's going to look to pass over to Edwards. Bobbled, and will go incomplete. Thank Klein Mechanical Systems, your hometown heating, cooling, and plumbing dealer, as well as Roadrunner Service Center for all of your automotive body shop and towing needs. They're at 213 Peppertown Plaza. Thank Sheila's Flowers and Bliss Boutique, 802 East Main Street. Stop by and see them for flowers, gifts, clothing, and accessories. You can give them a call, 662-862-9735. So it's second. They've got to get 15 yards. Here's Hoots looking to pass. That pass completed to Edwards. Edwards past the first down, past the 40, past the 30, met by the Tigers' number 6.
Well conceived play.
Clark making the tackle. He gets past the 25-yard line. That's a Indians first down, brought to you by Community Spirit Bank.
He just hooked up over the middle, then he released out to the outside, and he was wide open. Nobody covered him, and he was able to get some extra yardage after the catch.
Who's the handoff up the middle?
They're tackling the ball now, trying to get the ball loose from Waters. He held on.
Yeah, big run there by Waters. And a good gain to about the 20-yard line.
Ride those horses up front. Ride them.
Under 7 minutes left to go in the game. We're going to have a timeout called by the Tigers. That'll be the first timeout of the second half.
We've talked about it, Matt, but we've got some of it going right now, and it's that big momentum.
I know it's definitely a factor. It's really played a big part in tonight's game, and it's all in favor of the Indians right now. Hope to just build on that and hopefully find the end zone.
That's what we need. We need this score. Work as much time off the clock as we can. Keep it on the ground. Nothing stupid. No crazy penalties.
We also want to thank Home and Forest Products. They recognize all the local logging companies and all the hardworking men and women who supply them. Thank Champ Pro Sports, the place for all of your team needs, uniforms, sportswear, and equipment. You can give them a call, 662-231-8918. Also thank Wood Trailer Sales, proud to be a part of our broadcast. You can see Donnie Wood and the staff, or give them a call, 662-862-7120. Thank Jason Wallace and the staff, Jason Wallace, your Alpha Insurance agent in Fulton. Here's Hoots. He's going to hand it up to Trice. Trice, big run up the middle. And then towards the end zone. That's the
touchdown.
Touchdown for the Indians. That run there by Christian Trice.
Great blocking, great running by Trice. He used those big hogs up front and his wide receiver out here. Great blocking, and he used it. He followed his guys up through there, scored a touchdown. That's about as simple as it gets. You stay behind those guys, and they'll lead you to the end zone.
The offense has been clicking here in this second half. Looks like we're going to have another timeout. This time it'll be called by the Indians.
I don't know if he's talking about possibly going for 2 or just kind of settling them down after that touchdown.
6 minutes, 37 seconds left on the clock. The Indians just scored a touchdown. They have the lead right here, 26-21. They've still got the PAT coming up here in just a minute. Also want to thank Wood Trailer Sales, proud to be a part of our broadcast. See Donnie Wood. Give him a call, 662-862-7120. Thank Jason Wallace, your Alpha Insurance agent in Fulton. Thank FL Crane & Son, still headquartered in Fulton. You can give him a call, flcrane.com.
You got Waters in the backfield by himself.
So Waters looking to take the snap.
7-point game, they'll snap the
Waters, he's going to run it up the middle.
No.
Stopped by the Tigers. See number 42 and number 8. The 45 as well.
either way.
Bramble, number 42, Cooper Jackson making the stop for the Tigers.
37 to play.
So the score will remain 26-21. It's a 5-point game.
One possession game.
If they were to get
They're still going to have to score a touchdown.
unfortunately, Xavier did not get the snap that he
Our defense can stand up. We'll be okay here.
on the left side.
They're going to have to show what they're made of here in the next 6.5 minutes.
Yeah, this could be a very interesting remainder of this fourth quarter. 6.5 minutes left to play. The Indians lead 26-21. I want to thank Tim Gillentine, owner of the Dorsey Food Mart. They've been in business 44 years. You can give them a call, 662-862-3851, as well as Community Spirit Bank, proudly serving Northeast Mississippi, Northwest Alabama since 1908. Also want to thank Arriva, the hometown team behind your hometown connection. You can give them a call, 662-862-5000. Here's the kick away from Weigel. That one bobbled by the Tigers. They're going to pick it back up about the 36-yard line.
Come back against the Bulldogs.
You're going to see what the defense is made of right here for the next 6:37.
6-8 vote tonight. This is Saltillo.
And I would expect to see Saltillo mixing it up a little bit between the pass and the run, which is kind of a crazy statement, but I can see them throwing some out here to this wide receiver.
Yeah, it seems like that's what they've done most of the night. So.
Yeah, it is.
So they've got 1st and 10 from the 37.
They've got a slot to their left, to the wide side of the field.
Here's the snap to Johnson. Johnson, he's looking to pass. That time completed. He'll run back.
Number 5 and number 20 made that tackle.
The completion was to number 8, White. Number 5, Caden Daniel. One of the Indians there making the tackle.
Trezon Metters was up.
Metters as well. Daniel and Metters. That's a gain of about 5 for the Tigers. They've got the ball from the 41.
2 wide outs and tripped in the back.
Here's the snap to Johnson. Johnson will hand it off. He'll run it up the right side. Be stopped just short of the first down.
7 and 31.
7 and 31.
Again.
Colton Lewis, C.J. Ezel.
Third down.
I want to thank Midway Marine of Fulton, offering a great selection of boats, pontoons, and outboards. I also thank CMP Auto Parts, your hometown Napa dealer, Chip Prestige, and the staff. I want to thank Fulton Insurance, your trusted choice insurance agent since 1943. That's Steve Gregory and Ricky Riley. You can give them a call, 862-3111.
Timeout.
This timeout on the field. I believe this is going to be our heat timeout for the fourth quarter. So we're at 5 minutes, 26 seconds left to play. The Indians, they lead 26-21.
They're doing exactly what I said, which kind of was an asinine statement, but they're mixing up the run and the pass right now. They're bunching the backs in the backfield. And that's what the coach said. They run a gang 3 backfield, but they only have 2 wide receivers out. Sometimes they'll run a slot receiver, and sometimes they won't. Right now, they've got 2 wide outs and the trip back.
Since Tigers, they have 3rd and 1. Could be big for the Indians to force a stop. Tigers are handed off up the right side. He'll get the first down and some more, bringing it past the 50. Eventually brought down by Colton Lewis and Jamarion Gaston. That carry there by Clark for the Tigers.
Yeah, number 7 ran that ball up to there. He's been carrying the load for them in the backfield.
And that's a first down for the Tigers. Also think Kent Heating and Cooling, owned by Jamie Kent. Give him a call, 662-322-9488. Think Money Matters, 39 locations to serve you. Also want to thank State Representative Donnie Bell.
Why is the clock not running? The ball set? There it is.
Finally going to get the clock that time reversed. This over to number 2.
Come over here.
He's going to get a gain.
Attaboy. Good hit. Number 7 knocked him out of bounds.
Yeah, that carry there by number 2, Eli Shannon. Spotted at the 40-yard line. They've got 2nd and 4.
They're going to do some misdirection too. That was misdirection. They had the wingman on the left side come around to this side with the ball. Luckily, this DN over here stayed at home.
Yeah, we've seen that. Indians needing to stop big time. They just jumped off sides. That's going to give the Tigers a first down.
That's 3 I can remember that we didn't need to make on our side of the 50.
So that'll be a free first down for the Tigers. They'll have first down from the 35. One thing, Thompson stump grinding root removal. Give them a call, 662-231-5866, as well as Best Buy and Tupelo. Lee Grady and the staff saying good luck to the Indians. Johnson, that throw deep, incomplete.
Well overthrown and out of bounds. 0 had him covered anyway. So
yeah, you know Johnson has the end zone on his mind right now with that big, that big throw. I think Smith Furniture and Appliance in Fulton, proud supporters of IHS Athletics. Give them a call, 862-7412. Also want to thank Casey Light, owner of the largest personal injury firm in Northeast Mississippi. You can call Casey Light for your legal needs, 662-554-4000. From the 35-yard line, it's 2nd down for the Tigers.
They've got a slot, wide receiver, left side, bunch backfield.
They're going to hand it off up the left side. Run by Clark.
He's close.
Tackle made by 11.
See exactly where they're able to spot the ball. Looks like we have an Indian down on the field. I believe he's going to be short of the line to gain. That's Wilson.
That was a good hit. He kind of got his head hit by the running back's knee. He's a little woozy, but he's up under his own power, which is good to see.
Well, that's great there for the Indians. He'll walk off the field under his own power.
Yeah, he trotted the last 3 or 4 steps, so he's okay.
It's going to be about 3rd and 2 for the Tigers. So 3rd and 2. We need the Indians defense right here to step it up.
Clark will carry up the middle. Tackle made by Pride of India.
Number 5, number 0, number 21.
Number 5, Caden Daniel. Number 0, Martavion Young. And number 21, Jack Davis, all making the tackle there for the Indians. That will be a first down for the Tigers. They'll have 1st and 10.
4 minutes to go in the ball game.
Just outside of the Indians' red zone now at the 22-yard line.
So yeah, about spotted at the 22. 1st and 10 from the 22-yard line for the Tigers.
Inside of 4 minutes now.
Just got a score update. It's the 4th quarter over at Baldwin. They're facing off against Morville. Baldwin leads 19-9.
Forward progress stopped by number 28.
Maybe 2 yards, Matt.
Bring up second down for the Tigers.
That's all for Coach Hughes. You can tell his team.
And same group of guys, 68, 31,
KJ Robbins tonight.
70.
KJ Robbins switch around. Yeah.
So second down from the 20-yard line. Got Johnson. He'll take the snap.
Fumble!
Fumble! Tackled by the Indians. We'll see who come out with the ball. Looks like the Tigers were able to come out with it. Number 63 jumping on top of it.
Just third down.
So 63, Justin Primer able to jump on top of it for the Tigers. They've got 3rd and 10.
Oh, that was a chance right there, guys. It stayed on the ground for a while.
So that could have been the big stop that the Indians were needing. But they'll have to make it right here. It's 3rd and 10. Johnson looking to pass. He'll keep it himself. Tackled by number 7, Colton Lewis. That'll bring up 4th down for the Tigers. He'll get a gain of about 3. So we're going to say 4th and 7.
Under 2 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in the ball game.
28's going in for 30 for the Indians. This could be the game right here.
This would be a great opportunity for the Indians to make a stop. They need it right here. Under 2 minutes left to go in the 4th quarter. Here's Johnson looking to pass of the right side and incomplete, out of bounds.
No flag.
No yellow hankies on the field. That's a turnover on downs by the Tigers. 1 minute 45 seconds left to go in the game. The Indians will take over. The Tigers, they'll still have 2 timeouts to work with. So the Indians will need to get a first down or 2. As the Tigers, they'll have a couple timeouts to work with right here.
Nothing crazy. Just no crazy penalties. No illegal procedures. Don't get taunted into swinging at people.
You need to just kind of slow down. Just pick up a few yards at a time. That's all you need. You don't have to get them all at once, Bobby.
No. Pick up a first down. Pick up 5-6 yards. Turn around. Pick up another 5. And then that's it.
We've got a timeout on the field called by the Indians. Of course, just getting 3 or 4 yards at a time is all you really need, because you'll get a first down that way. And that'll run off the clock, force the Tigers to call their timeouts. The Indians with the lead right here, 26-21, 1 minute 45 seconds on the clock. It would be big for the Indians just to pick up a few yards, get a couple first downs. We'll wrap this one up if they're able to do that. So they'll take over
full backfield, so they're going to protect the ball. They're going to run it and protect it.
Waters on the carry for the Indians.
That's a good start right there. That's 5 yards.
Yeah, 5 yards there. The handoff to Waters. And we're going to have a timeout called by the Tigers. Tigers will have 1 timeout remaining in this 4th quarter.
Indians played their ball game so far tonight, Matt. Good conservative football. They made passes, completed passes when they needed to. Ran the ball. I'm going to tell you, the offensive line did a tremendous job. Those 2 pulling offensive linemen, number 74 and was it 58 on the right side, led some great runs by Waters to the left side. Those 2 big guys did a heck of a job tonight.
The big thing right now for the Indians, make sure the Tigers don't see the ball again, because we've seen their offense. They've been able to complete some big passes down the field. So big thing right now for the Indians, make sure the Tigers do not see the ball on offense. 26-21. Both teams just with one timeout left, a minute 35 seconds on the clock. Second, and they need about 5. They're going to run it with Trice. Trice will get the first down for the Indians, plus a few more. Running it down to the 40-yard line.
You can run it down inside 1 minute now.
We've got some pushing and shoving there. No flags yet. So, no flags on the play right there. We're going to have a timeout. The Tigers are going to call their final timeout of the half. We've got a minute 26 seconds left. Great job there by Christian Trice to run and get the first down. Just like their hometown teams, Guarantee Bank knows what it means to work hard, play fair, and support their community. Be sure to check out Guarantee Bank as well as Ashley Auto on 912 West Main Street in Fulton, your local auto repair shop. Place to call for all of your towing needs. You give them a call at 662-862-6776. We'll thank Food Giant and their employee owner serving you better, Keith Frederick, their manager. They really appreciate your business, as well as the Meadows of Fulton. The Meadows, they offer a vision of hope for a better tomorrow, easy transition for rehab and long-term services. The final from Baldwin. Baldwin defeats Morville with a score of 19-9. Trying to get some other updates from teams around. And Hoots and the Indians in victory formation. And that, we're going to wrap it up right here in gold and white.
Defeating a 6A school. That's pretty good.
Yeah, this will
get that game last week. That close game that they lost last week, that taste out of their mouth. Right
yeah,
here.
Of course they wanted that big win. The heartbreaker last week to New Albany. This week against a 6A opponent playing up 2 classes. They're going to take the win 26-21. Indians in victory formation. They'll take a couple step backs, take the knee. Under 30 seconds left on the clock. That should wrap it up. They shouldn't have to run another play.
Yep, that's it.
We've got a big ending right here.
We needed that one, Matt.
Yeah, that was a big game.
The Indians needed that one.
Huge stop there by the Indians, and just a well-executed game by Coach Hoots and the staff there. Big credit there to the Indians. I knew this was going to be a really tough opponent. The way they were able to beat Amory last week, only losing to New Albany by 1. Of course, the Indians played a great game with them last week, but knew this was going to be a tough opponent coming into this one. And the Indians able to come out the victor in this one, 26-21, the final from Saltillo.
It was a good game, hard-fought game. We knew it would be. We knew Saltillo had the firepower on offense, but our defense came up, played a heck of a ball game. The big guys up front put pressure on the quarterback. The DBs did a heck of a job with blitzing and coverage. I'm going to tell you, Matt, I've got 2 guys in mind that and they don't get a lot of credit and a lot of notoriety, but my two players of the game is number 74 and I think it's number 50, either 54 or 58, whatever the other offensive lineman is on that right side.
Yeah, number 74, Jacob Newton. I know we called his name several times. A 68, Cade Nail. I believe he may be the one you're talking about.
I don't know, but they pulled around and helped them gain all kinds of yardage. Help Waters, but that whole offensive line did if I can keep from getting run over by these excited Indians. I got clipped by one of them, but
and try to see if we can't find Coach Hoots. See if we'll get a word with him real quick.
Yeah. He's going over to the band. He wants to celebrate with his team.
Oh yeah, I see him. Try to get a word with him here in just a moment, but of course course, we've got to name that.
How about it, Coach?
That's a great team win.
Yes.
And they battled back there in the second half, and we didn't break. Big night all the way around for our guys. I'm proud for our community, proud for our students. It's a big win for us.
Great big.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Congratulations.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir. There you go. He's tickled, and the community is tickled. The coaches are tickled. The band, it brings a lot of fun and life and camaraderie throughout the whole city and county. You know, when these young people play the way they did and gave it everything that they gave to pull this out, especially after the last couple of weeks and what they've given, but it's good to see these young men succeed like that, Matt.
Yeah, the last 2 weeks, suffering losses at home, of course, have kind of hit the morale a little bit, especially the way they lost that last game. A heartbreaker there at the very end to New Albany. Final score 38-35, but able to get back on this one 26-21 in favor of the Indians. They're right now at that 500 record, 2-2. They'll play their final non-division game next week against Aberdeen. It's homecoming. We're looking forward to that one. We'll have all of that action again next week on the Ivy Broadcasting Company. So, of course, we've got to name, let me find it, the Itawamba County Farm Bureau Association Player of the Game, brought to you by Chance Prestige, Pablo Makepeace, all of your local Farm Bureau agents. Of course, we're going to give that to the offensive lineman, big offensive lineman for the Indians. We said number 74, Jacob Newton, and number 68, Cade Nail, both making some big plays for the Indians. So that Itawamba County Farm Bureau Association Player of the Game, brought to you by Chance Prestige, Pablo Makepeace. That will go to number 68, Cade Nail, number 74, Jacob Newton. Also want to thank Northeast Mississippi Community College Sports. You can watch the first serve of volleyball season to the final out of baseball and softball. Everything in between at nemcctv.com. We'll take a minute. We're looking over at Belmont. Belmont leads Tisch County 22-20 in the fourth quarter. And I'm not sure how much time's left on the clock, but Tishomingo County just called a timeout. I imagine it's late in the game over there. That's going to be a barn burner. Belmont leading 22-20. That cross-county rivalry. Looking over at Jack Ivy. It's Red Bay facing off against Lexington late in the fourth quarter. Red Bay leads 34-21. So late in that one, Red Bay leading 34-21. Belmont and Tishomingo County in a barn burner right here late in the fourth quarter. Of course, this was a great job by the Indians, able to pick up the win 26-21 over the Saltillo Tigers. I want to thank Casey Nichols Insurance Group, downtown Fulton. Give them a call, 662-523-0751. Also want to thank Kathy Bean, your Itawamba County tax collector. They are here for you. Thank Michelle J. Klaus, your Chancery Clerk of Itawamba County. You can give them a call, 662-867-3421. Saying go Indians at Sebring Gray, your Circuit Clerk. You can give them a call, 662-862-3511. Think Itawamba Equipment Solutions, Jordan South, Ricky Summerford, Northeast Mississippi's new heavy equipment dealer. Think Kirk and Dixie Presley. They say go Indians. Of course, next week we'll have that Home and Forest Products Senior Cheerleader Spotlight. And that Itawamba County Farm Bureau Association Player of the Game was brought to you by Chance Prestige, Pablo Makepeace, all of our local Farm Bureau agents. We awarded that tonight to number 68, Cade Nail, number 74, Jacob Newton. Great job on the offensive line for the Indians, as well as Community Spirit Bank sponsoring tonight's first downs. Thank all of these great sponsors, all of the people making these games possible. Of course, it was great to see another Indians victory tonight. Right now, 2-2 on the season. They pick up the win over the Saltillo Tigers, 26-21. Any last words from Bobby? Bobby, can you hear me? No final words from Bobby, but this will wrap up tonight's broadcast. We'll say goodnight. We'll hope to see you next week for homecoming against Aberdeen. We hope to see you live there on the Ivy